What's going on? Best thumbnail ever. I'm loving the thumbnail feedback. What's up, Mr. Shelley, Deadbeat? Sophia, how you doing? Welcome back. You guys like the thumbnail? It's kind of an inside joke. But it's great. Best thumbnail. I want to use this thumbnail for all of my videos, but I feel like my humor will be the death of me. Will be the death of my channel. Best thumbnail. So we've got about 30 more minutes before the game starts. Best thumbnail ever. Thank you. Thank you. I agree. I agree. This thumbnail is, that was the whole joke. What was the whole joke? For some reason, like the music that you guys hear, like when you guys hear it is way louder to me. I thought my YouTube was glitched when I saw it. Oh man, that's great. The thumbnail. That was the whole joke. The thumbnail. So the joke is that well, there's not much to it. It's sort of an inside joke. We were talking about thumbnails and No Fun. Back when No Fun first started on YouTube, he had some awful thumbnails, not unlike the thumbnail that I'm using for this particular stream. So as sort of a dig at No Fun, I made this thumbnail, and I was like, you know what? I thought the thumbnail was so funny that I decided to use it tonight because I'm a fucking dork. That's why. Let's be honest. Let's be real with ourselves here. Real as shit. CrowdMade has beanies. Oh my gosh, somebody just messaged me that CrowdMade has beanies. All right, let's look at CrowdMade. The best merch for creators you love. Die hard, play harder. Oh, let me switch to game cam. I like it. It's straight to the point. That's right, man. We can keep it real around here. All right. We keep it real. Banana? So listen, we have merch now on Teespring, or I guess it's called Spring now. But Spring doesn't have beanies. So finding beanies is like the object. Oh man, look at this. Hold on. We got beanies. Next time, just do a picture of a nail, the thumbnail, a thumbnail. Oh my god, bro! Like I think for the rest of this year, we're just gonna do stupid thumbnails. I'm committed to this. Thumbnail. Oh man, beanies. Yes, conflict beanies. It's exactly what we're talking about. I haven't actually. I want to see what this thumbnail looks like. Like on screen. Oh my gosh! Look at it in all its glory. I can't even. What's up, Bryce? How you doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, I want to hear some weekend plans. Let's get it together. How do y'all feel, or who do y'all feel about how they just continue? Who do y'all feel? Nice thumbnail, bro. Thank you, Raze. Thank you. All right, I worked hard on that thumbnail, man. Worked hard on that thumbnail. Ah, yes. Thumbnail. Yes, it's a conversation piece. I knew it would be. It's my niece's 1-year birthday party. Nice. Nice, dude. Get you some cake and ice cream. Pig out, my dude. Speaking of pigging out, I almost ordered I struggle with typing today. I feel you. How do y'all feel about how they just continue Critical Role Campaign 3? Did anybody watch Critical Role Campaign 3? By the way, no spoilers. No spoilers. Let's wait till Monday. I haven't seen it. I'm gonna need to start. I'm gonna get invested in Critical Role this season. I'm gonna get invested in it. All right, I'm ready. Prepared. I've never really watched Critical Role. I watched a few of season 2. I didn't get super into it. I saw the new episode. I'm gonna get into it. I mean, there's not really spoilers for episode 1, but just keep it spoiler free in the chat regardless. Just because. Strong start as always. Okay, good. No, I didn't know it was open for non-subscribers. What is? I didn't know it was open for non-subscribers. You talking about Critical Role? I caught the tail end of it last night on Twitch. Does anybody know why Critical Role didn't have... I'm going to switch over to D&D. If you have videos with actual thumbnails, you'll have a hand. That went over my head. Hey, how are you? What's up, Luke? Does anybody know why Critical Role's live stream on YouTube had chat disabled? Did anybody know why that was? It was live on YouTube and Twitch last night. Yes, it was. Does anybody know why it didn't, why the YouTube stream didn't have a chat? Usually Thursday Critical Role. On Thursdays, it's only for subscribers. Otherwise, you have to wait till Monday to watch it on YouTube. No thumbnail. Yes, thumbnail. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to acknowledge that we have the best thumbnail. Tonight's thumbnail has been the best thumbnail that we've had. Probably due to the donation controversy. That's an interesting point. Oh my gosh, it's on my I opened up YouTube, it's on my recommended thumbnail. That stands out so much. Oh my goodness, that really stands out. That's great. My best guess was because it isn't live, it's pre-recorded. But see, Twitch had chat active. The YouTube live stream didn't. It was live last night. I watched some of it. I watched it last night. Or I watched the tail end of it. I started to watch it. I saw the characters. I saw their sheets. I kind of got a vibe. They had a new guy on there. Keep it like that for the thumbnail. You know it, dude. I'm not changing the thumbnail. That's tonight's thumbnail. That's happening. Oh, I have no idea. Yeah, me either. We were just guessing. We were just speculating for the time being. Thumbnail. It is eye-catching. It's definitely it's so bad that you just have to look at it, you know. I saw just a little bit. It was a few hours in, so I was waiting to catch it all. I'm in the same boat, Mr. Shelley. Bold red on sleek gray, baby. Hey, don't forget underlined text. What's up, Ender? Stands out from your other videos. It sure does. Bold red on sleek gray. That's right. With underlined text. Thumbnail is infuriating. Conflict. I need you to bear with me. Bear with me just for tonight. All right. Just for tonight. You don't have to look at the thumbnail. Just look right here. Just look right here. You making maps? No, we're gonna run a D&D game here in about 15 minutes, 25 minutes. You making maps? This is a map from I should have made it italics as well. This is the map of Downfall from the book, from the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Which is what I'm running tonight. The best thumbnail would be a picture of a thumbnail, literally a thumbnail. That's actually kind of funny. That's a good one. Ideas for next time for sure. Just a thumbnail. Just like zoomed in, like focused on the thumb. Why did you start so early? To talk about the thumbnail and to answer any questions people might have before we start. Just to talk to chat, because I'm in a chatty mood today. Why is it called a thumbnail? That's the real question right there. What is the meaning of like we're really getting philosophical here. Bro, Raise, you almost made me spit out my drink. Raise the King. A gray thumbs up with the red lettering and underlined thumbnail. You almost made me spit out my drink imagining that. You were in a chatty... I'm in a chatty mood today. We don't ask questions about the thumbnail. All right, let's just pretend all right, look, for the rest of the stream, when new people come in here and ask about the thumbnail, just pretend that it's normal. Like, don't even acknowledge it. Just be like, what? What about it? What about it? It looks fine. It's so close. I almost shot Rip It out of my nose. Probably because it's supposed to use your thumbnail to click the video, maybe? Probably because it's supposed to use your thumbnail to click the video? I don't know. What are we talking about? What thumbnail? It's fine. I don't even know what you're talking about. So listen, what is your favorite edition of D&D that isn't 5th edition? My favorite edition of D&D that isn't 5th edition. I wasn't big into 4th. And I didn't really play 2nd edition. I get it's hard to say 3.5 because I'm going to say 3.5. I'm just going to say it. I didn't play enough 2nd edition. 3.5 Pathfinder. Pathfinder 1st edition. Maybe it has something to do with thumbtacks. Maybe. 2nd for me, 3.5 for some of you. Yeah, for me it was 3.5, I think. Although I think 1st edition Pathfinder was better than 3.5. I think they improved in a lot of ways. Why is 4th panned at being bad / not well received? They stripped a lot down. They stripped it down to next to nothing with 4th edition. What's your opinion on the Fool's Gold Kickstarter? I haven't seen it. Do I need to look at that? Let's check that out. Fool's Gold Kickstarter. All right, switch back to Game Cam. We don't talk about 4th. I mean, to be honest, I don't remember very much about it. I know that my group hated it, and we moved on to Pathfinder. I think the bit. You know what 4th. You know what was wrong with 4th? It wasn't 3.5. I think 4th was not well received mainly because it wasn't 3.5. Fool's Gold Kickstarter. Let's do it. You guys see? Okay. Into the Bellowing Wilds. Dang. $10,000 goal. 850,000. Jeez. Peas and rice. Technically, you say 5th edition is at 3.5. That's right. You're right. And the 3.5 fans hate 5th edition. But by the time 5th edition came out, people were done with 3.5. I don't think that people were done with 3.5 when 4th edition came out. I think people were done with 3.5 when 5th edition came out. Matter of fact, I would say people were done with 3.5 around the time Pathfinder came out. Pathfinder 1E came out. Because listen, like I don't know, I'm not an expert at this, but Pathfinder 1st edition was a fantastic transition from 3.5. A fantastic transition. And then once Pathfinder got old and D&D 5th edition came out, it was an easy pivot to 5th edition. So So like Pathfinder was what 4E was supposed to be. So you went 3.5 Pathfinder 5E. You just kind of skirted around 4th edition. I think that's how it went. How about anytime somebody asked about the thumbnail, we hit them with the loading screen? D&D intentionally made 4th bad to lower our expertise. So I'm talking specifically about 4th edition outside of mechanics, because I didn't get super into 4th edition. My group ran like 2 sessions of 4th edition, and then they were out. They're out of there. I remember combat. I remember rests. There was like combat abilities that came back. They got rid of like daily. Man, I have forgotten so much about that edition. I can't even tell you. The term thumbnail originated with still images. It was a smaller version of a full digital image that could be easily viewed while browsing a number of images. There's just a word salad. I didn't understand any of that. Surprises me how well liked 5e is when it also is at 3.5 and still strips content down. You're right, but it didn't strip it down as much. 5e is much. I mean, honestly, Luca, I don't know. I don't know why 5e took off. Truly, I have no idea. I don't know why 5e did so much better than 4th edition when a lot of the same concepts were applied. I don't know. I don't have a good answer for you. Especially with it being intentionally vague, so it's approachable to new players. Right. It's a good question. I have heard that 4th edition requires miniatures and is really hard to get into. It puts fun over mechanics. Is that right? I have heard 4th edition requires miniatures, really hard to get into. Guys, I only played 2 sessions of 4th edition. I think like around 2. I can't remember exactly how many. I remember when 4th edition came out, we played it for a little bit, and then we moved to Pathfinder 1st edition. Because Pathfinder 1st edition was just like 3.5. And that wasn't my decision. It wasn't like I hate 4th edition. The group as a whole decided to move to Pathfinder because it was more like 3.5. It was more a system we were familiar with. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Every edition requires miniatures. Their first game had a lot of Pathfinder mechanics. I don't know. That's a hard question to. How is Pathfinder different from D&D? Listen, Luke, Pathfinder, I have never played 2nd edition Pathfinder. I have no idea how it's different. But 1st edition Pathfinder is exactly like 3.5. Exactly. You can even move stat blocks across those systems. They're so similar. We used to call it 3.75. It is so close. It is so similar to 3.5. What's great about Pathfinder, it was a fresh start. It was basically starting 3.5 over. So ripoff. Let me show you. Are we still in? Okay. Let me show you a Pathfinder 1st edition stat block. Let's just look up a goblin. I'm not even sure if I'm looking up the right thing. Do I have their stat block? I encourage you to find a stat block for a goblin and hold it up next to a 3rd edition stat block, and you will be, it is like exactly the same. It doesn't look like this wiki has a stat block. I thought Pathfinder and D&D were the same thing. I mean, they're similar. I can't speak for 2nd edition though. I can't remember. I remember there were some things that Pathfinder added that we were like, "Oh, that's cool," and they got rid of. I think they got rid of like a charge mechanic. I think. Look at images. I already closed it, but I'll open it back up. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can get the Monster Manual PDF. Just pull it up real quick. Just grab a goblin. AC, look, you got touch and flat-footed AC. Exactly. Fort, reflex, and will. And then let's pull up a... pull up the mod 3.5 monster manual. Exactly the same. This isn't how the book looked though. I don't know, for whatever reason this book looks awful. No, that's the monster manual. What's going on here? So yeah, hit dice, initiative, speed. You got the fort. You got the touch, flat-footed. Fort, reflex, and will. I mean, the stat blocks were interchangeable between the two. Let's just look at the aboleth here. Just hold these two side by side. Let's have a look. All right. Base attack 614. So this stat block doesn't have. Oh, here it is. 6. Base attack 6. That'd be so funny if they even kept the same numbers. Claw attack was +9 for 2d6. Let's see. I don't expect the numbers to be the same, but that would be absolutely hilarious if it was. Where's their claw attack? Do you guys see a claw attack? Slime, mucus cloud. Babble, madness, touch of insanity. I'm getting confused where like Alep begins and this one ends. Can you do difference between a campaign and a one shot and how prepare one differently? You want a short on that or a whole video? Because I don't know if a short would be long enough for something like that. I guess it doesn't have a. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong. Oh, no wonder I'm looking at the wrong. I was looking at this thing. I need to be looking at. Where's my aboleth? Oh, okay. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Why didn't y'all tell me? CR7. Is it the same CR? Then wouldn't that be funny? I don't remember if Pathfinder had CRs or not. Treasure, organization, ecology, yada yada. Oh, it's okay. It's at there. CR7. All right, so it's the same, exact same CR. Man, just trying to decipher this. I hate this PDF. This is awful. 10 foot, swim speed 60. 10 foot with a swim speed of 60. We love watching you struggle. We like to watch me. All right. I got you. All right. Fort, reflex, and will. 7, 3, 11. Let's see. 8, 5, 11. Okay. They changed their saves a bit, but it's roughly the same. AC 16. This one's got AC of 20. But yeah, you guys can see that it's like, oh, here's the four tentacles plus 10 for a D6. This one's got 4 tentacles plus 12 for a D6. Tell me now. Okay. All right. Stop everything. Looking at anything unofficial hurts my head. So many people are illiterate. All right. So let's see. Can you do a difference between a campaign? Hey, our game's about to start. Can you do the difference between a campaign and a one shot and how to prepare for one differently? So with one shots, Luke, for a one shot, you can give more treasure and consumables in a one shot are much stronger. Consumables in a one shot are much stronger because they only need to last a short amount of time. Charges are much more powerful. Charges of a wand. The story can be summed up in like one session. Can you do the difference between a campaign and one shot? Obviously prepping for a one shot's easier. You just need to come up with, so with a one shot, you just come up with a monster that you want the party to fight in the end, have a story behind that monster, and then one singular dungeon, and there you go. You can focus more on the you could focus more sorry, I was alerting Friday that we're about to start. One shot is a railroad while campaigns can be sandbox. That's true as well. Most of the time, a one shot will be a pretty linear. You can prep for a one shot in like an hour. Truth. I hope that answered your question, Luke. Good enough. If you want a more extensive answer to your question, there is a great D&D podcast episode on one shots. It's so good. No, not the one shot podcast. Oh, it's called Dragon Talk. Dragon Talk one shots. Let's see if I can find it. How to be a DM on one shots. This is a fantastic. Yeah. This one. This is a fantastic podcast. I would watch this one, or listen to this one, I should say. Listen to this episode on how to be a DM of one shots. It's a really good one. We've got 5 more minutes. I'm going to go ahead and unmute. What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Can you guys hear me all right?
Yep.
All right. Waiting on 2.
Yes, sir.
Or 3, I guess. Whoever's showing up, we're running. It's happening. I don't care if it's 2. We're going.
Yeah.
And I'll find new players if I have to. Or like some pickup players. What chaotic buffoonery can we come up with for about 5 hours? Absolutely. What's up, Courtney?
Nothing. How are you?
Ready to play some D&D?
Me?
Now, in the nicest way possible, I don't know if Tyrannus is going to make it. Because he's on Do Not Disturb and is currently playing Team Fortress. I don't know if you got the message.
I mean, that's fine.
Guess we'll find out.
We have 6 slotted, so losing 1, regardless, we'll have 5.
Sorry about last week. By the way.
Unacceptable.
I know, right?
Unacceptable.
That was how I felt about it.
We were down 4. I was so sad. I don't run a game on Thursday. Athletes is talking really soft. I'm going to turn you up. Talk to me, Kira.
Hello? Hello?
What? All right, I have you on. I have you turned up to the max now. I can turn up my computer volume as well.
Is that better?
Nope.
How about now? How about now?
Nope.
A little quiet for me.
How do you make it so people can hear you on stream reading the comments and not hear you reading them or hear the comments?
Is that a little better?
Yeah, a little.
I just mute
I'm just
my
worried
Discord
I don't
mic
turn it up too much
and talk to you guys.
because then you might get the sound effects.
Please don't
Yeah,
deafen us
I
with the
was
sound
gonna-
effects.
I'm
turn
trying
you off,
really hard not to. I've turned them all down really low, but I'm not sure. If they're just gonna end up deafening people, I won't use them.
Yeah. Now we'll wait. When everybody comes in here, we'll give them a warning so turn you down, and then we'll calibrate.
Oh, fucking excellent.
AJ, All right, so now we just need Vivek and Tyrannus. We're golden. Or we'll roll in with 4. I'm cool with that too. So this session is so awesome. I love this place. Which is why I was so sad last week.
Same.
Yeah.
D&D online or in person? They both have their merits. Online has definitely grown on me. AJ, you with us? If you're talking, we can. Oh, there you are. All right, we still got a couple more minutes.
Just had to make sure my rolls were working.
Gotta get out all the low rolls.
Fuck, I've done.
So how was everyone's week?
It's good.
But good.
Yeah. Got fall break next week.
Yay.
Excited.
Ayo.
Oh, nice.
But what do you prefer?
I have to get
Online,
up
I
at,
think.
like, 4
Online, I
o'clock in the
prefer.
Morning tomorrow, and I'm not excited about this.
Damn.
Sorry to hear that.
Me too.
On a Saturday, even.
Yes.
Can't say I'm jealous of you.
No, I'm not excited. But I will make a stupid amount of money, so I guess it's okay.
A stupid amount. Now we're talking. Give me a stupid amount of money. If you gave me a stupid amount of money, I would be stupid with it.
Oh, I probably
Yeah.
will too. So
Would you start your own merch store in which we got beanies?
yes.
So the
I
gas
like the,
station that I go
by the
to,
way.
you like what?
The shirts that you had.
Heck yeah.
You need to put the owl on them though. Like they need the owl on the back.
Oh yeah.
That's not a bad idea, actually. So what I thought about doing, I don't know if did I say this in the announcement? So what I thought about doing is whenever a new module comes out, pull art from the book and make merch out of it. Like with Witchlight, for example, I could pull some of these like cool looking creatures and put them on slap them on a shirt, Teespring, and have like
That'd be cool.
seasonal merch drops. Or when I might start doing that with Fizzbounds. Ooh wee, dragon t-shirts, baby. Let's do it.
That's fucking dope.
That would be
God
cool.
damn it, I managed to break YouTube terms of service twice in 2 seconds.
What did you do?
I dropped the F-bomb twice.
I think you can
Ow.
F-bomb. I think that's okay.
What, on YouTube?
Critical Role cusses. All right.
Yeah, they do.
They're on Twitch.
They're on YouTube and Twitch.
I think on YouTube and Twitch.
They're on Twitch making millions. Controversial take.
Money.
No.
Controversial take. Facts.
Were they the first?
Have you seen the official DM costume? I need to. Will you message me on Discord a picture or post it in the pics in Discord? Luke, are you guys ready to play some D&D? We're all here. It's 7.
Yes.
Vivek, you with us?
I'm here.
Hey, what's up, buddy? So this place, Downfall, is awesome. I have had too much fun this week and last week running this section. So I hate to set such high expectations, but I really enjoyed this section. So real quick. All right. So Tyrannus, I was looking at your sheet again because I have to. And your great sword, you have a +6 to hit.
I do. Oh, geez, I need to fix that.
I was gonna ask where this +1 is coming from. So you have strength +1 plus proficiency. Where is the +1 coming from?
I believe it's from Great Sword Efficiency, which is something I get for my class. Fighting. No, that's not it. I believe it is looking. No, it's because I have proficiency with simple and martial weapons, I think.
But see, you also have it on your unarmed strike and your short sword as well.
Oh, I gotta remove those. Oops.
Yeah, fix it.
Proficiency in a weapon is what lets you add that +2, your proficiency bonus.
Where's not short sword? All right. Remove proficiency on that. There. I remove proficiency on the short sword.
No, don't remove
And-
proficiency. Get rid of that plus. You have a +1 there. See how your strength
Oh.
+1 plus proficiency? Get rid of that +1. That +1 shouldn't be there. It's just strength plus
There.
proficiency.
Is that better? I removed it.
As long as you have a +5 to hit, we're good.
Yep, that's better.
I don't want to have to keep checking your sheet, bud.
Does the +6 for the great
That's-
sword stay? Because
No, should be +5.
like I can't edit the great sword settings.
Then how did you get this +1 in the first place?
I don't know. Hold on, I'm trying to edit it.
Tyrannus.
There we go. No. No, I got it. Oh, there we go. Right now it's gone. There you go. Now it's all +5.
All right. You got it this time? 5 times the charm, right? The 6th one, we aren't going to have any more problems with your character sheet?
Probably not.
All right.
roll it.
I look forward to looking over your sheet when we hit 3rd level.
Oh boy.
All right.
By
Recap.
the way, Steely, we're not on the thing. We're still on the main map.
Absolutely.
Can't hear you.
All right, we're transitioning.
Awesome.
Okay, so we're gonna kind of skip ahead a little bit. We're gonna skip ahead a little bit. So when we left off, you guys fought Longscarf, the Heron God, and won. One of the few groups who actually managed to take him down. Flex on chat. A lot of people in the
Yep.
chat are in here got TPK'd. So Flex told them you guys
Womped long scarf.
do what?
You mean we womped long scarf?
I cut his head off.
Absolutely. So Longscarf was the gatekeeper to downfall the Bullywug village.
Wait. Aren't the Bullywugs the frog dudes?
Yes, they are. So Longscarf was the gatekeeper. He held the tollway to the Bullywug village. And now with Longscarf and his bandit gang out of the picture, you guys are free to move on to Downfall. And that's where we're going to be starting our session. I've got all 6 of you right here. Let me move your vision over. Also, at the very top of this map, I have a side view of Downfall itself. You guys can reference if you want to have a look at.
Oh, that's what it is.
Nice little side view. But for the time being, your tokens are right here as you make your way up to Downfall. So to start things off, you approach Downfall. You see 2 boats off to the right with bullywugs lounging about in their boats. They got their legs draped over the side of the boat and their feet are just sort of dipped into the water as they just kind of lounge. You hear croaking off in the distance, the croaking of frogs. And there is a thick fog over this lake.
Can anyone see anything? It's a bit misty.
You
Aye.
could. s-
So, what's the plan? Because, you know, we kind of just killed their gatekeeper. And now we're in their village. I don't think they're going to be particularly happy about that.
To be honest. Oh, they don't look like who the gatekeeper was, and I just hold up his head. Yeah, these don't look the same.
Yep.
We came here looking for Jingle Jangle, right?
No.
Also,
Why did we come
Kyra.
to Downfall again?
I guess I should recap a little bit farther.
Oh,
It's been 2 weeks.
So you folks, you met Jingle Jangle on the hill,
Oh, right. Yeah.
and Jingle Jangle was a goblin who had been getting harassed by these Heron Gone. Now that you've dealt with the Heron Gone, Jingle Jangle will no longer be being harassed. But the hag that has taken over Prismere is here in this lake.
Got it.
The fairy dragon named Sir Talavar, the adorable fairy dragon, told you that Bavlorna, the hag, resides here in the middle of this lake in her cottage, surrounded by this bullywug village. So that's why we're here.
Yeah, we don't really know whether these bullywugs are in favor of or being occupied by Pavlova, but I guess we'll find out shortly.
To be honest with you, they haven't pulled any weapons or arrows or shot at us with any sort of magic, so I don't think they think we're threats.
Oh, let's find out. Let's approach these two the boat in the river and just wave and say, well, hello there. I suppose you could point some strangers in the right direction, looking for a place to stay.
Okay. As you approach and before you call out to the bullywugs, you notice a tree. So you're like approaching the side of the river, and you're just about to call out to them, and you notice a tree off to your left. This tree here. This tree here has strange markings on it.
Oh wow! I wonder what that means.
Oh, don't worry. I'll set about deciphering it.
Oh yeah, I forgot Tyrannus can't read.
In the meantime, while I'm working on deciphering this, you all should just rest up a bit. Take an hour or so, and should be enough time for me to figure out what these words mean.
Excellent.
Oh,
Sounds good to
Tyrell,
me.
could you move a bit closer to your mic, please? I can't really hear
No, I can't.
you. That's better.
My mic's in my mouth.
Oh, well, that's certainly better, but
Microphone. So while you guys are looking at this tree and you notice this strange text on the tree, you see a squirrel scurry across one of the branches and dart for a hole in the tree just above eye level. The squirrel is carrying a shiny greenish object. It's hard to make out at this distance, but the squirrel quickly darts into the knot in the tree, or the hole in the tree, and vanishes from view.
Kyra is going to walk over with a little piece of bread and try and coax the squirrel out.
Okay. You walk up to the tree. The squirrel takes notice and pokes its head out of the hole and then stands on the edge of the hole. What do you want?
Well, I thought that little green thing was quite pretty, and I wanted to see if I could have a look. I don't want to touch it, but yeah, you can have some bread in exchange for just a look.
The squirrel leans over to one side of the bread and then darts its head over to the other side and looks over it, just checks it from all angles, and then grabs it from you and then scurries into his hole. And then you see the ruffling of dried leaves and sticks fall out of the hole as the green thing falls out and tumbles to the ground and rests near one of the roots of the tree.
I'm going to look down and peer at it.
All right. This object is a green brooch. Very ornate design. I'll post a picture Friday.
I'm going to attach it to my armor.
While the squirrel is cleaning out dry leaves and sticks and tossing you the green object, a small, what appears to be a cigar case also falls out of the hole.
That's not something a squirrel should be getting up to.
Is this for me, sir?
Yeah, it's garbage.
Now, if I take it, I have to give him something based on the rules of the gift giving.
Possibly.
That's true.
Or the interpretation could be that he threw away the cigar case.
I really don't want to risk, pissing off the fairies.
All right. What do you
so
do?
I guess I'll give him. I'm gonna give him another piece of bread, and I'll take the tiny cigar case. Leave like the rest of that bread that I showed him just on his on the top of his hole, and walk back with it in my
Sit.
hands.
He says, yes. Grabs the bread from you.
He seemed nice.
What'd you find?
This, I'll point to the little brooch on my that'd be sitting like just under my collarbone, and then some of these little packet of cigars. You want one?
Thank you though. But your brooch is very pretty.
I know.
What's in it?
I like it. It's cigarettes or cigars. You can have it if you want. It's like a devilish smile on Kyra's face.
All right. What's everybody do? Do you open up the cigar case?
Oh yeah.
Inside are pieces of iridescent chalk, similar to the message you see scribbled on the tree. And there is enough for each of you, one for each of you.
I'll happily hand them out.
In that case, I would definitely like one.
So what's this thing?
Here you go. One for you, and one for you, and one for you. And should I give it to the two who can't read or write? Actually, I should definitely give it to the two who can't read or
Yes.
write. Something to practice with. Here you go.
Yes.
Thank you.
Actually, this is a perfect time for lessons.
No, 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 no.
Chalk can be used for more than reading and writing.
That it can. Are we going to take a short rest? Good.
Don't see
Hello?
why not.
Yeah, might as well.
Cool.
Can everyone check Friday D&D chat really quickly? I made something.
Let me just roll my HP gain. 4 plus 2, I heal for 6.
Am I up for drawing pictures? Depends on what it is.
How's
Yeah,
everyone
sure.
feeling after the Longscarf fight?
Honestly, he took my egg, but at the same time, I took his head and his skull and took all the skin and everything else out of it, so it's just a skull now.
It's a bit gruesome.
Yeah, he did steal my egg and try to eat it.
I don't think he was going to eat it.
How would you know?
Because there's a lot more value in the egg in and of itself without eating it.
Yes, and I believe it is our egg.
Sorry.
After giving that, the brand that I took off, what's his name, a few swings, I'm really this isn't quite for me. Evie, do you think you can use this a little better?
Maybe.
It's practically a +1 rapier that does fire damage. You can have it.
Ooh,
What?
yes.
What are you whispering about? I can hear you.
Well, I can't use the brand that we got off the body. I mean, I can, but it seems like she'd be a better fit for it.
Are you
No,
sure you
having-
don't want?
I do, but I also know that it's much better in your hands, and I can use strength-based weapons, so we're okay.
What, the sword?
There.
It's a brand, the thing he was poking us with.
Oh yeah. Wait, didn't Steely? Didn't you say you'd make up like homebrew for that? What did you come up with?
For what? The
I
brand?
think we went through
the
it last time. I just don't remember.
Yeah, I don't
It's a
think we reached a
+1 rapier
conclusion.
that does fire damage.
Yeah, it was a rapier that does fire.
Yeah.
All right, I forgot. Sorry. Continue.
So yeah, no, definitely gonna give that to Evie. Ah, here we go. Cheers.
Thank you.
Plus one
I
rapier that
appreciate
does fire.
Perfect.
Careful not to singe your fur.
I don't think she's gonna have a problem doing that.
what was the fire damage?
all of its fire damage. So instead of doing piercing, it just
Oh,
does fire.
okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
I couldn't get the macro working, which is one of the reasons.
My
I
players that
didn't
literally
want
killed and cannibalized
Someone else's
Drow are
problem.
less violent than Tyrannus.
Damn it.
He gets really
See how
into
it
it.
is.
Plus, I got spells. All right.
It's true.
Thank you.
So, oh, it's my pleasure. Now you owe me a gift, but I'll cash in on that some other time.
What could she
Might need
possibly owe you that you could want?
Well, I might need her to sneak around and do something for me. Have you noticed I'm not particularly dexterous? Quite
I can
clumsy.
tell.
I'm very good at that, so whatever you need me to find.
I can tell that too.
Yeah, so she can do me a favor one time and we'll be even. It's fine.
Though I feel
Um,
bad because I think the reason that somebody else took the brand was because I got the +1 dagger.
I took the brand because I thought it would be cool.
Okay.
It turns out it might kill you.
I just like the idea, but I just like the idea of a branding iron as a weapon.
Oh no, it's very cool. I agree.
It's a really cool concept. That was the whole reason. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Let
Hey,
me
this
talk
thing's
now. I'll be
cool.
right back.
Oh,
I
alright.
Okay.
do not mind at all.
Hey, this thing's
It's definitely
cool.
gonna be-
I might die using this. You can have it.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't want to burn myself.
That defeats the point of having it in the first place.
Well, I thought I might want it. I've had a couple of swings with it, and I realized it's not for me.
The whole point of it is that it's on fire.
Yes,
Of course you might burn yourself.
and I don't want to do that.
Would
That's
never
fair- that-
cannibalize
that's
Drow
fair.
and drink their
That's fair.
blood.
Well, I've made the adult decision to give it to someone who might be better at it.
Huh.
While we're short resting here, I take a look at the doc we've received.
Mhm.
I don't have detect magic or anything, but magical writing implements are a bit of a specialty of mine, so this may be of interest.
This chalk, you fiddle around with it during your short rest and manage to identify its magical properties. You can leave extra dimensional messages that can be read across the multiverse.
Wow.
Ooh.
Infinite uses.
Ooh.
I'm gonna write Cairo was here on one of the trees.
This I like.
You write
No, I'm gonna write haha made you look on the back of one of the trees.
all right. You write the message out and the text appears remarkably similar to the text that you saw on the tree. Safe to short rest here.
Vivek, did you decide to become a scribe wizard?
Yeah, I went through and I changed that around, and I am a fully fledged Order of Scribes, a wizard.
Very
Very
nice.
cool.
That's
Epic.
Which doesn't actually do a whole lot right now.
It just means you're good at writing.
They're super cool though.
I am good at writing.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely my
it's,
favorite wizard
You
subclass.
got 2 doctorates.
I mean, thematic is way more important than practical.
Truth.
Yes.
Yeah,
You're
like, it's such a perfect fit.
I know it is.
Because originally I was like when I drew up the character, I was thinking of doing the Silver Quill wizard from the Strixhaven Unearthed Arcana.
Yeah.
But then I saw it was no longer current, so I'm like, we'll gotta find something else.
right.
Well,
Your short
I thought you
rest
just became-
your short rest goes uneventful. And the bullywug remain in their boats, just napping, croaking. You hear like croaky snores.
During my short rest, can I bring Charlie along with us?
Yes.
Excellent.
A stupid question while I'm playing with this. Why does it keep rolling like I have advantage?
Are you rolling from D&D Beyond or Roll20?
Roll 20.
So
That.
Maybe you put in a stat wrong?
Oh, it's by default, character sheets on Roll20 are set to automatically roll advantage.
Oh, okay.
And they assume like if you're not going to, you just take like the first roll.
Okay.
Um,
I just thought I had done something wrong. I was like, why is this so weird?
No, where
If
it
you-
says core bio spells at the top and then the little gear icon.
Yeah.
The third
Non-Blade
column
Singer is a
there,
fun subplot.
the
Not
hardest
not
roll
Blade Singer.
is You can change it.
Plenty
from
of food in the
always roll
Underdark, drop your
advantage
morality.
to advantage toggle.
Kind of like when you go to the fridge, you
And
open the
there's
fridge
just,
up and it's
the
like,
bar up at the top where you select
nothing I
your
want. Close it, and then you come back later and open it up. Your standard's lower
Ah,
till
I
you
used to
find
have
something
that
you want.
before. I was really confused where it went. Thank you.
Don't hit me with it.
In the settings on the right
Shall
side,
we
I think
go
she got it.
introduce ourselves to these 9 froggy townsfolk.
Hope they don't hurt the snail.
They won't.
How do you know?
You see them
Maybe
try to
just-
hurt Charlie.
Charlie could withstand the 2 giant snakes. Think he can withstand some.
Fair
bully
enough.
ones.
All right. As you guys are getting a little bit further into Downfall, you notice off to the left a massive balloon, similar to the crash balloon that you found earlier. Similar design, even. Looming above a ramshackle wooden pier is a balloon anchored by 4 thick ropes tied around wooden posts driven deep into the mire. The bladder expands and sags at irregular intervals as swamp gas fills it briefly before leaking out through various tears in the patchwork. There's a bullywug that stands near the top of a ladder, using needle and spool to sew up the openings, and a second bullywug is at the foot of the ladder, steady, holding it steady. There's also 3 large frogs shooting their tongue out at nearby flies and catching them. Off to the right, before you guys advance, slow down.
Oh.
Off to the right, there is a platform, a raised platform, roughly 10 feet high, on top of a hill that is 10 feet above the water level, with 2 bullywugs standing guard with a spyglass, just kind of looking out over the swampy village. And you still have those 2 boats floating around with the bullywugs.
Oh.
What do you do?
Excuse me, do you need some help repairing that?
Say again, Kira. Kind of quiet.
Excuse me, do you need some help repairing that?
The bullywug holding the ladder turns around and walks towards you. Huh? What'd you say? Ah!
I said,
The bullywug at the top of the ladder falls into the water.
oh no.
We'll cast
Are you
Featherfall.
okay?
He'll be all right.
do?
I was gonna ask, do you need some help repairing that? I got a little bit of magic that could do you a favor.
Yeah.
I've mending.
Yeah, come on over. Help us fix this thing up.
Just to
Start
clarify,
off.
these three frogs here are not bullywugs. They are just big actual frogs, right?
They are giant frogs, regular frogs,
How big?
medium sized.
Okay.
Yep, cool. I'll start using mending to repair the bits and pieces in this this balloon.
Okay. From what you can tell, looking at this balloon, it'll take a few hours to get it airworthy.
You guys don't mind if I do this, do you?
Nope. Not
I
at
don't
all.
want you guys
Oh,
waiting
that's
all
fine.
around for me. All right,
We
excellent.
can go make some introductions in the meantime.
Yeah.
I just want to
That's
touch
an
the
excellent
frog.
idea.
What a nice
Perfect,
fellow.
We can have magic class.
The bullywug
No,
moves
I
up.
want-
The bullywugs move up to the group while Kira repairs. Hey there. Where are you Where are you folks from?
Well, we're not exactly from around here. We're new in town here in Prismere, and we heard that Downfall was the place we had to see.
Ah,
Oh.
Well, welcome to our village. And he bows a noble bow. Very
Oh,
clearly nobility. Welcome to our village of Downfall. You should introduce yourself to our king, King Gullop the 19th. Maybe he loves
19th?
visitors.
Oh, we would be honored. Not often one gets to stand in the presence of a king.
Not at all, and especially not one so as gracious as King Gullop.
excuse me, Mr. Bullywug. I never got your name. What's your name?
I am Ribble, the Croaking Sage, and this here is the Green Baron, Splop.
Well, Mr. Ribble, why is he the 19th king? What happened to all the others?
He's not the 19th king, he's the 19th Gullop.
Oh, what happened to the others?
The other what?
The other
Gullops?
Gullops.
I don't know.
Yes. All right. I do have another question, though.
Uh-huh.
Were you aware that there was a rabbit man guarding the passage to your village?
The Harringons, yeah. We're aware of them.
Oh, they're gone now.
Okay. They worked for Bavlorna, so whatever.
Avlorna, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Is she a friend around here, or not so much?
Yeah. We have her to thank for our village. Takes care of it.
What do you mean takes care of?
It provides us shelter and order, but besides the king, of course.
Sounds like a puppet on a string.
Another person who we could potentially meet, perhaps?
Absolutely. I would talk to the king about that, though.
Absolutely.
How do you spell Gollop's name? I just want to know so I can figure out how to pronounce it. Thanks, Sam.
Mhm.
I'd be honored to meet this Gullop person. He sounds interesting.
If you head right up there, he points north. Make your way across those stepping stones to the north, and then through our balloon factory, cross the bridge, and you'll find his gazebo where he holds court and his throne.
Oh, that all sounds delightful.
Hold on. Factory? You make balloons?
That's right.
But you're... No offense, but you are technically frogs. Why would you need balloons?
To fly around, of course.
That's fair, but aren't there rivers literally connecting every area of this place?
No.
Really?
No, we use our balloons to visit the mountains.
That's not the weirdest thing I've heard all day. Interesting.
One of the bullywugs moves towards the balloon. Hey, how's it coming? Kira, you've
It's
made a
coming,
great
man.
deal. You've made a great deal of progress, and you found a nice a shortcut to fix it up just right.
At this point, you guys would probably see Kira all like a sleeves rolled up, hair tied back.
Hear the Home Depot theme playing.
I feel great shame now.
Fey Wild Depot.
Listen, I spent a lot of time repairing stuff when I worked on the farm. It's just magic makes it easier.
Kira, this balloon is airworthy.
Excellent. Well, it's all finished up.
I suppose we owe
You
you.
guys-
What's with the rule of reciprocity? What can we do for you?
Well, a lovely place to sleep would, if we can stay here when we need, that's all I ask for. Nice bed and some food.
Pick a spot, I guess. Otherwise, I would talk to the king about finding a space in the the palace.
Well, I will do that. Thank you kindly.
Yeah, we should. Huh.
The two
I didn't know
bullywugs
you
make their way
worked
to the docks and hop on a lily pad and ride out into the fog.
Oh, I want to try that.
It's charming.
I didn't know you worked on a farm.
There's a lot you don't know about me. You've known me for like a few days. But yes, I used to work on a farm. My family's farm.
Oh, what happened to it? Why are you here now?
It's a very straight way of putting it. Well, it burnt down.
Oh,
It was most of my family's okay. Yeah, we used to sell to Baldur's Gate, sell grain and other things, and then burnt down. Ma had to move into the city, and then, with two younger brothers and me, they threw the oldest one in the church, and yada bing, yada boom. Became this and started wandering.
how'd it burn down?
I'd rather not get into that, if it's all right.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit of a sore topic.
How did it really burn down? Like, out of character?
Out of character, Kyra fucked up.
Oh,
She didn't put out the fire like she was supposed to, as teenagers do when they don't do chores.
oh.
Yeah. It was just an honest mistake.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see how burning down your entire farm is an honest mistake.
She didn't put the fire out properly because she was a lazy teenager.
Fire safety.
Or
Mm.
a frog jumps
It's not
around.
an uncommon accident.
Yeah.
A frog jumps around you, Vivek. Seems interested in you. Burp.
Touch it.
I'll hold out a hand and just pet it on the snout and hope it's not too slimy. And
It opens its mouth and it engulfs your entire arm and then slowly pulls its lips across your arm. Burp.
I
As
missed
it-
your frog noises, Sam.
Thinking that.
well, I hope I am tasty enough for you, Mr. Frog, but I'm afraid
Sure.
that I need that arm, so I cannot let you eat it.
It's
Your arm out of.
it's slowly like pulling itself back off of your arm, leaving a nice slimy trail across your robe or your sleeve.
Evie looks disgusted.
Burp.
Yeah, me too.
Ooh.
You just stick your hand down that frog's mouth.
I'm terrified about how big the frog's mouth is. Like, it's a very, very long
It almost
arm.
ate you. What were you doing?
Burp.
Well, it didn't eat me, and it seems amicable enough, and no harm, no foul.
It just tried to eat you.
It was just nibbling.
Frogs don't have teeth, I think.
As of about
Frogs do not have teeth.
12 seconds ago, I can confirm.
Oh. Oh, that's really good.
Shall we stay here and get eaten, or shall we go visit the king?
I feel like
think we
visiting the
should
king's
visit
not
the
a bad
king.
idea.
It's a good plan.
Could we legally sue the frog people if they eat Vivek?
It would seem to violate the law of hospitality. That's all I'll say.
We're taking them to court.
Burp.
Right. These rocks, are they hoppable?
They are hoppable.
Frogs are
You
too
can
close.
the rocks are pretty large in size. They appear to be stepping stones across this watery area. The water is thick and murky. It's hard to see through. You don't see a bullywug presence in this general area.
Charlie, I'm gonna have to leave you here, bud.
How deep is it? He might be able to swim across without drowning, hopefully.
I don't want to risk it. Just stay here. I tell Charlie. Try and tell Charlie to stay.
Listen, buddy. I can just imagine, like, you're just
Stay away
here.
from the frogs.
You're just waving your hands around. Just don't.
I was just pointing at the ground.
Charlie finds a
Does he
spot
understand?
near a tree and curls up into a shell, and you see a little snot bubble pop up.
Oh,
I love him so much.
let's just hope he's still there when we get back.
He'll be fine.
I mean, a frog did just try to eat Vivek, so...
Have you seen the size of Charlie?
Yeah, that's fair enough. But what if there's a bigger frog?
Well, if there's any bigger frogs than that, we'll have to hope they
Steal it.
don't.
Vivek, as you're making your way across the stones, one of the stones comes to life and pushes you back.
Oh,
Hey,
it's a man.
what's your problem, dude?
Well, I am dreadfully sorry. You were introduced to me as a stepping stone.
Do I look like a rock to you?
Yes.
Well, that's rude. Apologize.
What?
You
very
look like a
pretty
living
rock.
rock. Yeah, you look like a rock, but you're living.
You look like something I would make.
You got quite a chiseled jaw.
Oh my god, shut up.
Well, that's rude. Apologize.
Sorry.
Sorry for stepping on you.
Roll a persuasion.
Who?
Whoever said sorry first.
Oh.
16. We'll go with the 16. The Galebdur looks at you. All right. Seems sincere. No more stepping on me. Or any of my friends.
Wait. There's
Which ones
more?
are your friends? I'm sorry. I'm a little blind.
Which ones are my friends? The ones that aren't rocks, obviously.
I can't tell. I'm blind. Could you point them out for me? So I really don't want to offend anyone. You seem like lovely people, so if you could point them out to me so it doesn't happen, I'd be very appreciative.
He turns around and looks. And he animates the boulders around to form a path for you to cross. And then curls back up into a rock.
Well, that was something.
He can still hear you.
Thank you, good sir.
Any?
I would assume so. It's not like he's gone anywhere.
He just folded up.
Have you ever rolled into a ball and gone to bed? It's
Yes?
Hey, go away.
Oh,
trying
okay.
to skirt
going.
around them, not not stepping on anyone.
Oh, all of these locals are
All
so
right over
charming.
there, Cass.
Come on, Cass.
I'm just taking it nice and slow. I don't want to fall.
Hey, what are you looking at?
Oh,
I'm
God.
looking at you. What are you looking at?
You.
I'm looking at you, buddy. You walking on my rocks?
I don't
He's
know.
without-
Am I?
Cass, stop mouthing off to the man. We have a place to be. They're just, mostly stones and one fine gentleman. Hurry up.
Fine,
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Yeah, Cos. Why don't you keep walking?
You better
Oh.
watch your mouth, Pebble.
I'm going to
What are
cast
you doing?
approach on Cos. Use command and say approach.
That'll be a role play thing, if he allows it.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Sweet. Roll me. So yeah, I use command. Like, get over here.
I'm having a very intense conversation with this delectable thing.
Boss, it's. Why are you trying to fight it? What did he do to you?
I'm not trying to fight. He started an argument. I'm looking to finish it.
You probably stepped on him.
I'm about to step on him.
Oh no.
All right, yeah, Cos.
Oops, wrong
If it's
character.
okay with you, I
Okay.
will need that.
Oh my god,
I will
get him.
need that wisdom saving throw if it's okay with you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He'll just decide whether he passes or fails.
Okay. Do you pass or fail?
I'll fail just for the flavor.
Oh no.
Wait, I have something for this.
What's he got? What is it?
The command is
Approach.
approach.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
What are you doing? Why can't I control myself? What? Tis
Sorry, I
this.
just need.
Yeah,
There's
Keep-
a little bit of magic.
keep walking. Don't
You
take
better
your
watch your back, Pebble.
don't take your
boss.
don't take your friends for granted.
Oh my god. Did you just Did you just
Oh, that caught me so
Oh.
off guard.
stop? We need to leave. We need to leave. Too many rock puns. We need to
Oh,
go.
this is so good.
We need to go.
Alright, alright. Let's go see that king before we get into any more trouble.
True, if we're gonna get into trouble,
Ash.
it might as well be in the presence of a king.
All right, as you approach this building, this one looks like a thatched hut on stilts that stick up out of the lake. But the building appears to be on fire, but you don't see the flames, only the smoke billowing out of the top of the roof. The windows are blacked out, and the air carries the smell of burned wood. There's a clothesline attached to one corner of this building that vanishes into the fog towards the center of the lake.
Can I cast Detect Magic? Because I know you allow that as a cantrip.
Yes, that's a cantrip. The chalk shows up as magical. The rapier, nothing else. Nothing except the obvious, like your own magical
Yeah.
items.
Sweet ass. Vivek, you're the eloquent one. Do you want to, go do? He's royalty and all that.
I'm gonna run in and see if anything's on fire.
No.
All right.
I'm chasing after him.
Zap,
do that.
you run inside and you see a bullywug in the interior of this hut with several buckets of water, is dumping buckets of water onto coals that appear to be animated. The coals have like little black legs and flames coming off the top of them that look like wavy hair. And they're running around setting fire to objects, and the bullywug chases them down. Hey, grab a bucket and help. Roll initiative.
Yeah.
I'll grab a bucket and help.
Okay, I'll go get a bucket.
Initiative.
I don't have create water.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, do we need initiative?
Yes, initiative, please.
Oh, where? Oops. Hold on, where is... There it is. Oh.
All right, Zap, top of the initial. The buckets are improvised weapons, which I allow proficiency with. Ranged weapons. So use your dex and disadvantage if you use them in melee. They have 20-foot range.
So, are we fighting the coals?
Yes,
Or do
the
we have to use
coals.
the buckets?
I mean, you can fight them if you want.
I'll get a bucket.
There are a total of 3 buckets, and I'll mark their location here with the red X in this square. You can refill the buckets right here.
Are they full now?
Yes, there are 3 buckets that are full right now, and I'll dot the squares that you can refill their buckets. You can refill them as part of the movement.
Are the coals alive?
They are. They're animated.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna grab
Oh,
a
no.
bucket and throw it at the coal.
All right. Ranged attack.
22.
22 hits. It does 2d6 plus dex.
9 damage.
9 damage. All right. Which one did you throw it at?
The closest one to me, the north one.
All right. That one's down. The bullywug is carrying a bucket and dumps it out on this coal here. The animated coals move up. Try and stop moving.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
1, 2, 3, 4. These 2 are going to dash.
Oh,
All right. Zap. One is on you.
No.
Let me turn off whisper rolls. All right. Kindle. 25 for 1 damage.
Yeah.
Tyrannus, you've got 3 on you.
whoa.
25 for 1 damage. And both of you are on fire now?
I'm on fire.
Yes. Until you have to use an action to douse the fire. Otherwise, you're gonna take a D4 at the start of your turn. And Vivek, a 19 to hit for 1 fire damage, and you're also on fire.
Am indeed.
Kira, you're up.
Alright, so Kyra's going to move here, get out a Warhammer and try and hit it like a golf ball into the water.
Yeehaw.
Okay. You can only push it back.
Maxi golf.
All right, go for it. Roll me in athletics.
Oh, in athletics? Yeah, sure. 15.
15. It's going to use its dexterity. Failed. All right, it's pushed back 10 feet. And I'm going to say that it ends up here. Past the party.
And that's all I can do.
All right. Evie, you're up.
Where was the other buckets?
The X is the buckets. There are
Oh, they're
there
all
are-
together. Okay.
there are 2 full buckets in this square.
Well, then I will run over here.
Put me out. Put me out.
So if
You
I
burn.
grab a bucket and run like back here and I throw it this way, can I get the ember and zap?
It'll be at disadvantage, and you'll only be able to target one of them.
Ah, okay.
It's a ranged attack, so you don't want to be in melee with it.
Okay. I will toss the water on the ember in front of Zap so he doesn't get set more on fire.
Okay, roll it.
Can't get set more on fire.
Sure you can. So 17?
A 17 does not hit the coal.
Oh. Well, I guess that's it then.
All right. What's your to hit? You have proficiency.
Oh, sorry. 7 so it would be plus another 2. So 19.
Okay. That does hit. 2d6 plus dex.
Woohoo. Oops. Sorry. I like the first one better.
That's a lot different roll.
7.
It is down.
Woohoo.
All right. Koss, you're up.
Koss is gonna take his axe out and attempt to hit this one closest to him, the closest coal, into the lake.
Okay.
With the flat of the axe.
Okay. If you move up 1 square, you'll be able to get it. You'll be able to knock him into the lake. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
All right. Roll an athletics. to shove him into the. And with it, I believe size difference gives advantage, but I might have to. Oh, we'll go with size difference gives advantage because I can't remember what exactly it was. It might be +5. But he's going to try and avoid it. All right. The coal ducks and weaves out of the way, setting fire to the grass, or attempting to sizzling the grass because the grass is wet.
Rude.
Will that be your turn?
Yeah.
Vivek, your start of your turn, you're going to take 2 fire damage. Stop whispering my rolls.
Oh, that is painful indeed. All right. So, first up, grab a bucket before anything else.
Okay.
I suppose I'll go for one of the I'll go for this coal here, the topmost one.
Okay, go for it. Ranged attack.
17.
17, not quite.
Oh, that's I think that's all I've got then.
All right. Zap. Take 4 fire damage at the start of your turn.
Okay, I am booking it for the lake.
Okay.
I'm going all the way into the water to put myself out.
All right. Zap.
And then...
Good.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, Zap
I
dashes
took
for the lake and
Yeah,
jumps
okay.
in.
So the bucket that I have in my hand, can I throw it at the coal? Since that
Yes.
was just a movement? Okay.
Yes, I like that.
You absolute genius.
20 to hit.
20 hits. This one here.
Yeah, the only one I can reach. For 9. Water damage? Bludgeoning?
It's
Nine
it's
what?
actually. Let me read it again.
Magic.
I believe it's water damage. I think that's
Oh my
legit what it's
God.
called. Let me check again. Will that be your turn while I'm looking?
Yes.
All right. The coals. One on Kira. Yeah, we'll try to set Kira on fire. 25 for 3. And Kira, you're on fire. And the other, well, we'll say one on the bullywug, and then one on Tyrannus. Tyrannus, take 2, and you're still on fire. 2 fire.
I have attack and movement, right?
Not right now.
All right.
Wait, why aren't you on the initiative?
I'm not sure.
Did you roll initiative?
I did. You want
Click
me
your
to-
token and then roll initiative.
Your token selected.
Oh, all right. Now, do you want me to?
Yeah, click your token and roll initiative. I'm just gonna put you at the bottom.
All right, there. Do I have
14.
initiative?
Actually, I'm just gonna put you at the bottom since I missed you. Go ahead and take your turn though.
I think I'm gonna do exactly as whatever I think Zap did. I'm just gonna book it for the water.
Okay. You'll provoke from 3 coals if you don't disengage.
I'll disengage.
Okay. You get 6 squares.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does this count as being in the water? Kind
Yeah,
of?
I'll count that as being in the water. Absolutely.
Let's. Oh, that burned.
All right. Now I'm gonna
Good
put
dragon.
you. Now I'm gonna put you right there in the niche.
That doesn't mean I'm immune to fire.
Kira, you're up.
Yes. What's that wisdom save? For the
For-
fire thing.
A wisdom save?
Yeah, because remember she's got pyrophobia.
Oh, and you want me to come up with a? Yeah, let's
Yep.
do. Yeah, so you're on fire. So this is gonna be a tough one. I'll say 15. You're on fire right now.
All right.
Hey,
Come on. Shit.
All right. You are
Oh,
you have the frightened condition. You cannot willingly move closer to the source of your fear.
Fire that's on your
And
body.
you have disadvantage to swing at the coals.
I
I
knew this
will
fire
be
was a
running.
prelude.
In that, I don't think she'd take the disengage action, so she'd run away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and jump in the water.
Okay.
Definitely.
Take 4 more fire on your way out. And an inspiration for playing out your flaws. I like it. Evie, you're up.
I don't think a fire rapier is going to help in this case.
Throw it.
I am going to move down here, use my feline agility to run back, and
Nice.
dump the water on the coal.
So you'll have disadvantage. It's a ranged attack, so you want to be 5
Oh.
feet away.
I was gonna say I can back up. And I
Back
need a
back one
bucket.
more.
Oh. And I rolled a 7.
All right. The water splashes on the floor and the coal quickly gets out of the way.
I rolled a 2.
Will that be your turn?
That is my turn.
Koss.
No.
So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna use bonus action to rage and make an attack on the closest coal with my axe.
All right, let's do it.
A 10 to hit.
10 does not hit. Also, were you on fire by chance?
I am not on fire. I
Okay.
was in the back.
Cool. You bring your axe down on the floor, and the little animated coal with its little legs, little coaly legs, dodges out of the way and giggles.
You blasted insect.
All
I'm
right.
gonna
Well,
use
go ahead.
last bit of movement to scoot back 1 square.
You'll provoke.
And- yeah.
Okay. 19 to hit for 2.
Okay, 2.
And you're on fire. And now you're on fire.
Are you wearing anything that can be set on fire?
Nothing but me loincloth.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh, so we're gonna get an extra show. I'm up for that.
Vivek, go ahead. Vivek, and take 1.
All right, 1 has been taken. I can still refill my bucket. Where the trough was, right?
So these buckets were full of water, but to refill them, we're already full of water, but to refill them, you're going to need to move to one of the red dots, one of the squares that's a red dot.
Gotcha.
And you can do that as part of your movement.
All right. Well, in that case, I will move down, refill. Excuse me, Zach, and run back and let me try again to hit one of these.
Okay.
That's even worse.
16, not quite. The water slides across the floor, extinguishing some of the flames that the coals have started.
You know what? Just in case, I'm going to use some inspiration
Go for it.
because I always forget to actually use it. Was the most likely outcome. So
Also, you could have extinguished your fire running to that square.
oh, excellent.
Will that be your turn?
Yeah, that's all I've got.
Tyrannus, you're up.
How many squares of movement do I have? 6?
6.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, all right. Yeah, I see. One. All right. That's my movement. I'm gonna. Can I use my greatsword on this, Cole?
Absolutely.
What do you want me to roll for that? Do you want me to just roll greatsword?
You should just click Great Sword in your character sheet.
Yeah, no. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
My man.
Oh, wait. Never mind.
Rip. A 9 does not hit the animated coal. You bring your sword down on the floor. Splinters shoot up from the floor as your sword connects, but the coal dodges out of its way, or dodges out of your way. Will that be your turn, Tyrannus? Imagine.
Could I use action surge or?
Absolutely, you can. You want to swing again?
Alright,
Go for it.
I'm using action surge.
Who
and
would
I'm
be silly enough to
gonna
start a
attack it
fight
again.
with 1 hit point?
Oh,
Now that hits. Roll me some damage.
Ready. 6 slashing.
Let's see. What'd you roll with? A 1 and a 2, so you can re-roll both of those if you want. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. It's only got 6 hit points. But.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll keep it as 6.
Squish goes the coal.
Okay.
As you cleave this tiny little coal in half. All right, will that be your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Zap.
Okay, with my full bucket, I'm running back in, and then, no, I'll keep running it. I'm not gonna go there.
No,
You got it. You
I
got
know,
it.
I know,
That's
I
all that
know.
needs to happen. I'll throw the water at the coal, the one on the top,
All right.
and I'm gonna do it with Tides of Chaos so I can get advantage.
Nice.
Ooh.
And you get a wild magic, right?
No. I can get a wild magic to get Tides of Chaos back.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. 23 hits for 2d6 plus dex.
For 10
Ow.
water damage.
Ouch. All right, down it goes. As you extinguish this
Bye.
coal. All right, will that be your turn?
Mhm.
The coal is going to continue to attack the bullywug and do 4 damage to it.
Oh no.
And the bullywug is on fire. Kira, you're up.
You guys got this. I think I'm just gonna stay in the water.
No,
Okay,
bring a
Carl,
bucket of
you-
water.
You
The
could
bully
say-
one's
I
on fire.
physically can't move. I actually straight up can't move closer.
Oh, that's right. 'cause you're a
She's
vampire.
terrified and
you-
like shivering in the water.
Get your bucket ready in case it runs.
You could
Oh,
say,
okay.
You could say Kira got cold feet.
I'm done with all of you.
I had to try. I had to try.
All right,
Yeah,
chat.
that's okay.
Did the marrow engage? Evie, you're up.
I will run down here with my bucket and okay, but apparently I can't move my token, so apparently my token will stay put. And there we go. Run down here. Are you okay?
I'm
You
not
all
feeling
right?
it. I'm
You
not
okay?
feeling the
Okay.
the marrow.
Clearly
Run.
not okay.
Okay, I'll be back. Run back in with the bucket.
Keep your
Because-
coal, Kira.
I can bonus action dash.
That's not how Tides of
Let's keep
Chaos
going.
works.
Oh, screw. Okay, inspiration.
Oh no.
All right, I'm
Oh
ready.
my
This party's just unlucky with inspiration rules.
Don't
It was
worry, I'll get all of
11
you
was
guys.
meant to be.
and I'm done.
We might be lucky in our counters, but not this.
Koss, you're up. We will see where the party is on the NPCs next turn. They might engage. Koss?
Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm gonna. Do I have to go around everybody, or can I go past them?
She's still on fire.
I am still on fire, but that is
Walk
irrelevant.
right past me.
Koss gives no shits.
I may be burning, but so will you.
Okay. So
Who
Scoot
said
has to
Tiago? So Tides of Chaos
and
says that he
attempt to
can
make another
he can
attack
burn his
on
Tides of
these,
Chaos to gain advantage on an
coal
attack roll.
with my axe.
I'm ready. You can manipulate the forces of Chance of Chaos
What, a
to gain advantage
22?
on an attack roll once per long rest. A 22 hits.
Yeah.
Give me that great axe D12.
$16.
Seems really high. What'd you roll?
So it's a D12 plus 3 because I'm proficient, and then the plus 2 for rage damage.
Okay.
And I got a 12 base. Or
Alright.
I think it was an 11 base.
All right, that is a
You roll.
dead coal. The final coal
That's Mega Mind.
has been extinguished. The fires die out as the last coal is extinguished, and the room is filled with smoke. The bullywug coughs as he leaves the building. Thank you so much.
I
Eric.
got the fire out on costs.
Yeah, first priority. Anyone on fire, will bat them out.
Deeply appreciated.
I'll approach the bullywug and say, your pets seem to have been lively, but I think they could use a little bit better training.
Who could use better training?
The coals you've
No. Those coals were brought here by the saboteurs that escaped with Sir Talavar. Hey, you might want to get out of the water, you pointing at Kira.
You want me out of the water? All right.
Roll.
Jump out of the
Okay.
I came down like, are you okay? Do you need a hand? Are you all right?
I'm all right. Just shit.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the reach. I knew what he meant.
I'm sorry about that.
Hey.
Fire against me.
Hey, have you met with the king yet?
No, sir.
We were just on our way, but you seemed to need a helping hand and couldn't just pass you by.
Well, listen, present this to the king to earn his trust. Thank you for helping me. And he gives you a large statue of a fly with the wings flapping, made of gold.
Oh, very ornate.
Later, Tyrannus. Oh, he's already gone.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm sure the king will appreciate such a fine gift.
No, just show it to him. Just show it to him. You can keep it.
Understood. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Always.
Gosh, it's been such a huge help.
Is there anything I can do to help repair your house?
Oh, this isn't my house. This is the workshop, the balloon workshop.
All right.
Yeah, we recently
Go ahead.
we recently had some bullywugs go rogue and break out Sir Talavar, Fairy Dragon. It's a long story. Anyway, they set fire to the workshop using coals from Bavlorna's cauldron and escaped with a balloon.
What reason does he have to sabotage your workshop?
Who?
For Talavar?
Oh, no. Sir Talavar was one of Bavlorna's prisoners. A couple of bullywugs broke him out, stole him from Bavlorna, and then stole a balloon and took off with him. And then they set fire to the workshop on the way out.
Wasn't very
Does
nice.
Bavlorna keep prisoners often?
I would imagine so. Only the ones that make her mad. Matter of fact, we got one of the saboteurs in the holding cells to the east, awaiting judgment.
Well, what was this saboteur's? We'll have to see if we can give this saboteur a visit and witness their judgment.
It'll be a it'll be a glorious trial by combat.
Trial by combat, you say?
Mm-hmm.
And they're held to the east.
Yeah,
Well,
at the holding cells outside the palace.
Well, I thank you very much. In the meantime, I think we ought not keep a king waiting. I do wish you the best of luck with the repairs to your workshop.
Oh yes, yeah, a lot of work ahead of me.
I feel like he's the kind of guy who goes a lot of work ahead of him that just goes and has a nap.
He does sit down on the side of the next to you. Kira sits down next to you and like dips his toes in the water. We'll wait for that smoke to die down a little bit.
All right. I hope everything works out for you.
Mm-hmm.
So Vivek, we're going to see the king, right?
That's the current plan.
Think so.
Okay.
You won't be able to get to him through there. There's no back door.
Oh, sorry.
I was wondering. Around at the back then?
Pardon?
He said around the back.
Oh.
All right.
Who is this fellow on the bridge here?
Stand by 1 second for description. So as you make your way across, or make your way to the back of the workshop, you see a flat wood plank bridge which spans an arm of the lake and is lined on one side by rows of bullywug heads on wooden spikes. And if you look at the very top right corner of this map, you can see one of them. Rows of bullywug heads on spikes. At the center of the bridge, a small figure sits with its feet dangling over one side. The figure appears to be talking to itself, but as he finishes its sentence, the severed bullywug heads nearby erupt in a cacophony of voices. Some of them are indignant, some of them are sympathetic, and a few more further away from the scarecrow yell, "What? I couldn't hear what he said."
I don't like this. Not one bit.
I admit this is a bit of a grim spectacle, but maybe if we introduce ourselves, you never know. Looks might be deceiving.
There are severed heads talking to a skeleton with crab hands. None of this is good.
You're probably right, but there's only one way to find out. We've got to cross this bridge somehow.
Okay.
Just approaching.
As you begin crossing the bridge, the head closest to you on the very far end looks at you and says, "Hey, you there. Present yourself before the true king of Downfall, Sir Wart Thumper the Seventh."
I'll do a cordial bow and introduce myself. Vivek Duvoir, head journalist of the Waterdeep Herald, and visitor to your fine land.
The head next to the one talking to you pipes up and interrupts you. Don't bother wasting your time. He was the worst king Downfall has ever seen. That's why I slit his throat.
That does seem like the first step to ending up as a head on a pike. So I am inclined to believe you.
Absolutely.
The
God, can we push them into the water?
rest of you fellows, you are kings as well?
That's right. I boiled him in a pot of oil.
It seems a little.
That
Sounds delicious.
delicacy, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. He was a terrible king. I was the best king Downfall had ever seen.
Number 4, would you agree with that?
Number four says, absolutely not. That's why we fed him to wolves. I was the rightful king. And at this point, this is the head in the center that's piping up. All of the other heads quickly chime in. They can all hear it and they start arguing. And eventually it becomes overwhelming. Just the sound of bullywug voices trying to talk over each other. No. I was the head and I was the best head. No, man, I was the best king.
Evie, you know that favor? Can you push them into the water for me?
The scarecrow stands up. That's enough. Hi, I'm Clabberclaw.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
He holds out. He holds up a crab claw.
I reach out and I'm not entirely sure what to do with it, but I grab one of the pincers and shake gently and hope that is the proper form of respect.
Hi.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Clapperclaw. Do you mind if we pass your bridge?
Oh, my bridge? Yes, you may pass my bridge.
Well, I hope these 5 great kings are keeping you company.
They're okay. All they do is complain about the other kings. That's not true.
Have you tried pushing them over?
No, that's awful.
Well, I mean, they won't yell at you if you put them in the water for a little bit.
No,
That'd be nice.
just ignore them.
You ought to
It's
just
fine.
separate them for a little bit. Just give them each a nice little patch of meadow or a nice little clearing in the woods where they can stand on their sticks and have some alone time. After all, if I had been with the same 5 people since I had died, I have to admit I might be a little grumpy myself.
Yeah. But you shouldn't be mean to them just because they're mean to you or you don't like them. And the scarecrow adjusts his gourd that he's using as a head. And you hear the gourd rattle around, like something rattle around in the gourd, possibly coins. I hate this head.
Why don't you get a new one?
The Herringon stole my other head.
Oh, those Herringon were rather mean, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
But look at this. I have their scarf.
Oh, cool.
We give him the rabbit hat.
that sounds like a plan to me.
That's poetic.
For me.
Mr. Clapperclaw, I understand those rabbits may have been very mean and stole your head. Would you like to have their head in return?
Oh, that would be so cool.
Yeah, we'll give the rabbit the Herringon skull.
The
We can.
Clabberclaw holds up the Herringon skull and says, "Oh, this is just like my other head. My other head was a stag skull, but this is so much cooler. Look." And he sets the skull down on his shoulders and looks at you, Vivek, and suddenly each of you feel like this sense of dread overwhelm you as the world around you starts to go darker. The sun is eventually blacked out entirely, and your party members vanish as you're alone, standing in complete darkness with the scarecrow, with the sense of dread overwhelming you. And you're quickly snapped back to the sound of the scarecrow. "Hey, are you okay?"
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Clapclaw. I don't know what came over me. Your new head looks very, very sharp, very, very fearsome, very fearsome.
"Yeah, it's cool. I like it." And he sits back down on the edge of the bridge. "Hey, reciprocity. I almost forgot. If you ever need a guide to thither, I can take you through the mist. I know the way."
You know what? I may very well take you up on that. I've heard that thither is the place to be. Once we've concluded our business here in Hither, I think I would appreciate that.
Cool. Clabberclaw sits down on the edge of the bridge and looks at his reflection, at his new skull, kind of adjusts it. "Yeah, it's cool."
Just out of character, did that happen to all of us or just Vivek?
All of you were plunged into this awful, awful darkness and alone. It felt like an eternity.
Evie's tail is still kind of puffed up like a scared cat.
I think at this point, Kyra's eyes would be like glazed over. Oh.
Well, if you don't mind, I think we'll move on to our audience with the king.
Cool.
It's been a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Clapperclaw, and then maybe a little less of a pleasure, but it ended as a pleasure again. Always nice to see a kid getting ahead in life.
These puns are gonna kill me.
Oh my goodness.
When we get to the other end of the bridge coast, Evie turns around and is like, Did everything get really weird for a minute?
Yeah,
Just like wide-eyed
Yeah.
nod.
She's like looking up at you with these like big eyes and the tail's all puffed up. Like, tell me that wasn't just me.
Really dark and scary. Did not like that.
Don't like the scary. She pulls out the dagger, starts waving it around so it makes flowers. This is better. This is better.
Cass, I normally wouldn't ask this, but do you have anything to drink?
I believe I'm fresh out of alcohol at the moment.
That's the law of the universe, ain't it?
I gave it all away for a snail and an egg.
Oh well.
You guys make your way to the other side of the bridge and reach a hill. At the top of the hill, there's a grand marble gazebo that stands atop a mound of soggy earth. The white stone is streaked green with algae. The support pillars are beginning to sink into the muck unevenly, so the domed canopy is askew. There's steps that ring the gazebo leading to a raised floor where bullywugs are dressed in shabby noble's clothes. They're all croaking and gossiping among the soggy court. And on a dais in the center, a flabby bullywug wearing a crown of woven lily flowers sits on an ornate throne with his legs folded under him, reading a leather-bound book. As you approach, you hear him call out to you. Have you no herald to announce your presence before King Gullop the 19th? And he slams his book to punctuate his question.
Well, I'm afraid we're not but humble travelers and no doubt insufficiently prepared for a court as grand and ornate as yours, oh mighty Gullop the 19th.
Well, I just so happens I do have a herald. And he looks over at a bullywug knight standing by his throne. The knight appears to be sleeping, standing up. His eyes are closed. He's got a light snore going to a light guttural snore going on as he kind of drifts where he stands. The king looks over at him. The knight stands up straight. Huh? What? Oh, reaches for a horn resting on the ground. You stand before King Gullop the 19th, His Majesty, popper of warts, swimmer of lakes, crosser of traffic. He bows graciously. Thank you. Thank you. What business do you have with the King of Downfall?
Well, Your Majesty, we are outsiders in this land, and we are new to the wonders of Prismeer, and we're told that Downfall was the peak of Prismeer's glory and Prismeer's whimsy, and we simply had to see for ourselves. We've heard of the name of Gullop the 19th, the mighty king, and of Bavlorna, the powerful and mysterious. And how could we stay away from such stories?
Uh-huh. Well, Bavlorna certainly is powerful and terrifying.
Oh? Is she not aligned with Your Majesty's wishes?
Well, I mean, well, yes, of course. Yes, I am the rightful king of Downfall. And yes, everything's fine with Bavlorna and I, obviously.
Your Majesty, though we are but humble travelers, we have... Sorry, one sec.
Okay. For the rest of you, while we wait till he gets back, a bullywug knight with a platter of cheese and wine approaches each of you and offers you a plate, or offers you cheese and wine.
Do you have anything stronger?
Yeah, Evie just just knocks back the wine. Like
That takes 2 handfuls of cheese.
As you are all grabbing from the platter, you notice text on the ground.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Hey, where'd this cheese come from?
We make it ourselves.
Oh wow, I've never made cheese before. How do you do that?
Well, you need milk.
You have cows on these islands?
Cows? No.
Yeah, for the milk.
No, we don't get our milk from cows. Silly.
What do you get it from?
It's frog milk, isn't it?
He points over at some of the other bullywugs and they lift their shirts.
Zap stops mid-chew, and everything that's in his mouth just kind of falls out.
Do I take psychic damage from that?
Do you take psychic damage?
It feels like I should.
And then he takes his wadded up handfuls of cheese and puts it back on the plate.
Tiago, their message said, "Don't ask where they got the ingredients."
So afraid to ask, but what about the wine?
Yeah, I was not asking.
Of Vivi or Evie, as you're drinking the wine, you notice a small sheet of paper at the bottom of your glass.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Contains the message: find Illig, the Baron of Muckstump. At once, the revolution lives.
I will stealthily tuck the little piece of paper in my pocket.
As for the ingredients for the wine, I believe Kira asked, they tell you that they scrape the barnacles off the bottom of the lily pads of the lake and crush them up. It's their primary ingredient.
Surprisingly good for barnacles.
And Zap's eyeing the cheese plate again. What did it taste like?
Tastes delicious.
He takes some more.
Do you have any more wine? I think after this day I've had, I mean, a little bit more.
Absolutely. We'll give you all the wine that you need.
Kyra is gonna get sloshed. After the shit that has happened. Getting interrogated about a family, the fire, and then whatever the hell the bridge was.
Yeah, Kyra's been through the ringer today.
Yeah.
A lot of fears coinciding.
I don't feel so good. Fuck it, I'll be fine.
Well, I'll turn to the king and say, well, the cheese and wine are such a fine gift. And of course we are bound by reciprocity. Return your hospitality, and if I may confide in you, this Bavlorna is perhaps not the friend to Prismir that he presents herself to be, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you have that understanding.
About this time, Evie kind of starts elbowing Vivek and holds
me too.
out the
statue.
The little statue.
Oh, that's true. I completely forgot.
Maybe a little less subtly than she intended, but wine.
No, that is a very excellent point. Yeah, we'll hold up the statue and say we have endeavored to make ourselves friend to the bullywugs of this wonderful town, and
approach my throne.
I will approach and kneel.
Get up, come here.
All right.
He hands you a leather-bound book. I found this book. It belongs to Bavlorna. She'll be upset that someone stole it. So bring this back to her.
Ah, I see. Lorna's big book of bad blood. Ominous indeed.
Why do I feel like it's like a dwarves book of minor grievances?
Thinking more like a kid's version of a warlock spellbook.
The king says,
like the burn book from Mean Girls.
oh my gosh. The king tells you, bring that book back to Bavlorna and assure her that I didn't steal it, but I was just keeping it. It's ensuring it's safekeeping.
Understood. We'll put in nothing but the best of words for you.
Right. Please.
King Golub,
Ah,
I can see that your lovely garment is in a little bit of disrepair. It would be my honor to perhaps do a little work on it, if that would please your majesty.
I am certain that it is not my garment that needs work. And he looks down at his own garment, covered in mud and just disgusting. Was once valuable noble's clothing, now looks tattered and disgusting. But you need noble's clothes for the soggy court if you're going to be a member of our fine court.
All right, sounds good to me.
Go to my palace and dress yourselves. I need you looking fantastic for your meeting with Bavlorna.
Wait, we're going to meet her? Since when?
To return the book.
Oh, yeah, of course, the book. My bad.
Well, Your Majesty, we thank you incredibly for your generosity and for your help, and we will do our best to ensure that Bavlorna's hold over the fine bullywugs of this village comes to an end.
Oh, that would be. No, not that. Guards, no, stop them.
Oh no, we're getting away. And Vivian just like starts running in slow motion.
Guards, what are you doing?
I'm imagining the guard is just asleep again. Like legitimately asleep.
they can't even hear him. They're like chat. They're gossiping and passing around wine and cheese. All right, what do you guys do?
Which way was it toward
Towards it.
Bavlorna's?
So Bavlorna's cottage is in the center of the lake, and the palace is to the east.
To the east. All right. In that case, let us proceed eastward.
Okay.
You have to wear those clothes.
I don't want to.
Well, it would
Me
be
neither.
a valuable cultural exchange, don't you think?
Yeah, but they're
No.
wet and yuck.
I don't think.
They smell bad.
They never have the right clothes for Tabaxi. They never think about the tail. What am I gonna wear?
You always cut a hole in it.
Don't worry, I'm
that'll
sure
be
there are
ugly.
plenty of garments here with enough holes already.
That's probably true.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
So
As you
once
make,
we get,
go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll when we're all together at some point, I'll pull out the piece of paper, and show everybody. This was in my wine glass.
You didn't drink it, did you?
Well, it was at the bottom. I drank the wine, and then there it was.
Oleg the Baron of Muckstump. Revolution lives. Oh, this is exciting.
Viva la revolution!
After all, every revolution needs a war reporter.
This is true.
So as you guys go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I was just asking who these people in front of the door were.
Okay. As you guys make your way to the next small little patch of land, the next island, you see a small bullywug hut on stilts and a thatch roof, similar architecture to the other buildings. Off to your left, and you see a small path leading up to it, and a doorway with no door, just an archway. To the right, a large tree, and it appears the Bullywug Palace has been built around the tree, with the branches sort of extending outward as if to hug you. In front of the doorway are two bullywugs and a crocodile, a large crocodile, standing guard. And behind these two buildings to the northeast you see a large balloon, but the balloon does not appear to be made of the patchwork, the usual patchwork leather, but instead a storm cloud.
Oh.
That's my spot to go.
That's cool.
That looks interesting.
I'm a mark of the storm half elf. Like it's drawing me in.
I can't help it.
I know. I think we need to go this way.
Very well, we will follow Zap.
His eyes have finally turned away from Koss.
Isn't Zap like 13?
13, yes.
For thought.
He's having an awakening, okay?
Oh my
You guys
gosh.
remember what it was like to be 13?
You know what? I can't argue with that.
Then a big hulking man lost his loincloth in front of you?
Oh my gosh. Say it.
You think about those in the privacy of your tent, okay?
It happened right in front of me. I mean,
It's
not like I did anything to do it.
You know, just okay.
So peeking into this
Bad
hut.
segue.
Yes, awful segue. Looking into this hut, you see holding cells with a single frog sitting in a pool of water with his head between his knees. Appears to be thinking. Does not notice you as you peek through the doorway. That's enough of that. Rain cloud or strong man. It's neither.
The thunder cloud is what's drawing me in right now. I'm all lightning all the time.
As you
who's
were
gonna go watch?
good.
No, so who's gonna go watch Zap? He just ran off again.
I think I'll stay away from that one for a while.
I'll go
Sorry,
with him.
I'll take babysitting duty.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not a baby.
Don't worry, I would have definitely whispered that.
As you reach the walkway, you see more chalk marks on the floor.
Evie, what's that long word? I don't know what that means.
Means they're jerks.
Oh, it says overcharge, which is a thing you might actually learn to do someday. Know how electricity is sometimes referred to as charge?
What is
Charge
going
killing
on
me.
here?
All the puns.
Well, I'm shocked.
Not yet, you aren't.
All right, what do you guys do?
I'm getting closer and closer.
All right. As you reach the base of the balloon, stand by for a description. A big black balloon floats over the lake, tugging at its moorings. Beneath it hangs a basket made of black wicker and wood, which serves as a merchant's stall. There's a large pane of gray glass drawn closed across an opening above the counter. A sign mounted above the window reads, "Wondrous wares and fair fares." The balloon is not made of fabric, but rather appears to be a roiling dark rain cloud that has been contained somehow with lines and nettings. You see two darklings behind the counter, one of whom appears to be shuffling around behind the counter, and the other quickly nudges him and says, "Hey, we got customers." Oh my gosh. All right, let's just get this over with. Welcome to Trinket Baubles and Charms. Get whatever you want and get the hell out.
How did you do this? And he puts both of his hands up at the cloud.
What about it?
How did you do this? This is magnificent.
Yeah, it is. We're magnificent. Do you want to buy something or?
No, I was just drawn here by the charge of the
I don't
clouds.
care why you're here. Just did you want to buy something or go?
No, you can go away. I'm here just for the cloud.
All right, it's not for sale. So
I don't
this is what
mind.
we have for sale, and he points at a sign. All right. Don't stare too long. You got something you want?
No.
All right.
The moonlight monocle does catch my eye.
All right. What do you got? You don't know what you have?
Not much in the way of gold.
Oh, that sucks.
Wouldn't happen to find any use for
A
bundle of pixie dust, perhaps?
Let's see it.
I'll hold it out. I'm assuming it's like a little satchel or something.
Yeah, it's like a little packet. Yeah, we'll take your pixie dust here. Here's the monocle. Is that all you want? Go.
Zap's still standing there with his hands.
Oh
pressed
my
onto the
gosh, kid, get out of here. You can't have the balloon. Say, hey, whose is this? He looks around, like the Darkling looks around.
Eyeballing the pie. Would you take this? And she holds out a polished turtle shell.
Yeah, we'll take that. Here, take your pie.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. Pleasure doing business.
Uh-huh.
It was great meeting all of you.
You're almost as edgy as your blades.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hi.
My
Zap is looking back and
goodness.
forth.
Sure was great meeting all of you.
All right, Zap. I think we have to go now.
Zap's just looking back and forth from the cloud to Kaz, who's standing next to him. Like, I only have one way to look.
Oh my word, boy.
Oh, look at the time. It's getting
Yes,
late.
It's obvious you have very important places to be.
Uh-huh.
Well, if we need anything else, we know right where to find you.
Yeah, please come back for more. We're going to hold our breath till then, right? Uh-huh. Yep. Starting to hold our breath now.
Can I hurt them? They're kind of rude.
You have that option.
I was
can hurt them
asking.
emotionally.
I was asking my party.
No, we probably shouldn't hurt them. But well, so Evie's like standing there like, all right, we should go. And she like reaches up to grab Zab, like, all right, come on, let's go. Looks down, sees the little thimble, and like the whiskers start like like wiggling. Holds a fairy dragon claw thimble and like holds it out.
The Darkling like sighs and grabs the claw and hands you the thimble. All right.
Thank you. Okay, now we can go.
Yeah. Yeah. My
Hey, Ty,
goodness.
I think I'll take that beer for some shiny butterfly wings, perhaps.
Oh my goodness. All right. Here, give me the wings.
See what I
Here-
mean?
here's
Sure,
the
I
b-
can't hurt them.
Here's the beer. Oh, hey, I almost forgot. Like one of the Darklings looks at the other. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot about that thing that we're supposed to do. Yeah, the thing. Super busy. He just leans on the counter and stares at you. So much to do. Oh my goodness. Busy. Well, you best be going, I guess.
Zab, can you distract
All
him
right,
for a
don't
moment?
you worry. I know you'll miss us, but we'll be back soon enough.
Oh my gosh. My heart longs for your return.
Oh, you romantic.
Zap is gonna stretch his hands back up towards the thing, and he's gonna use some of his magic to make it look like he's connecting the lightning in his hands to the cloud.
Well, that's cool.
Either like my zap spell or witch bolt or something.
Stop it. Don't mess with our cloud.
It's
the only
drawing
way
me
off of
in.
this. It's the only way out of here. This awful place.
It's
While
drawing
he's
me
doing-
in. It's so magnificent. I wish there was a way
While
to
he's
make me
doing
like.
that, I'm gonna use mending to
fair.
tie those shoelaces together.
You're gonna use what? Mending.
Mending.
Let's say you can't tie shoelaces together with mending. Possibly mage hand. But they're also standing behind the counter, so you don't have a clear view of their shoes.
Oh yeah, true. Never mind then. Let's go.
All right, so nothing else to
Take
buy
me with
then.
you.
No, absolutely no. Like in unison, they're like, no.
So rude.
Yeah.
Like,
File a
Flicks a
complaint.
finger at them, and a little spark comes off of it towards them. No damage or anything.
Yeah. File a complaint on your way out the door. All right, what's everybody doing? No, I'm gonna have the
Have them
unicorn,
playing with their thimble.
the unicorn horn at a different location.
Who are you?
Peeking inside the holding cells. The
You know what?
bullywug
Say it. Sylvan.
in Sylvan.
Yeah.
The bullywug knight stands up and in Sylvan says, "I am Morgort."
Well, hello, Morgort. Wait. You don't seem to know anything about... Evie, what was his name again?
Oh.
Muckstump?
Ye...
The legs of Muckstump.
Yeah, Morgort.
Yeah.
You don't seem to know anything about... So, Morgort, you don't seem to know anything about Muckstump, do you?
Muckstump? Yeah, it's right across the lake.
Evie also speaks Sylvan, so we can do this whole thing in Sylvan.
How are relations with Muckstump?
Relations with Muckstump. Muckstump's a place.
Yeah, but like with the people, you know. I like... Oh, never mind.
The people of Muckstump? They're a part of Downfall.
Oh, okay. Right. Why are you in jail?
Because I helped in the rescue of Sir Talivar. And I'd do it again if given the chance.
Do you want to get out of here?
Of course.
Hey, Evie, I'm gonna need to call in that favor.
No problem. Is there a lock for me to pick?
There is.
I will pick the lock.
All right. Stand by while I look up this DC. Go ahead and roll it. You picked the lock. Morgort opens the door, says, "Okay, what's the plan? How are we getting out of here?"
All right. Well, we're gonna stop. You need to go over to Muckstump because apparently the Baron there doesn't like your king very much.
What?
Illig? Do you know who Illig was or is?
Illig? I've heard of him. It's one of the knights of the Bullywug Court, or the Soggy Court. How am I supposed to get over there?
We'll pretend that you're still locked up, and we'll come get you when it's dark. And we'll
When
find
it's-
Illig together.
When it's dark. You know the sun never sets here, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Tell you what, you guys get out of here. I'll make a break for the balloons.
No, we don't. How long can you hold your breath?
Why?
Well, you might be able to hide in the murky water just outside.
How am I supposed to get this? Guards all over the place. But bullywugs spot me, they'll recognize me.
Have you got a change of clothes?
Are you kidding me right now?
I'm not sure. I'm a little tipsy. But I know that I like you because you helped Sir Talavar.
All right.
Well,
I'll tell you what.
if you stay here, we could go in the castle and get some clothes because we were supposed to change and bring them to you.
Okay. Yeah, go bring me a set of clothes. Thanks for letting me out.
Evie, you're smart.
Just less inebriated.
I will be back, Mr. I forgot your name already.
Morgort.
Morgort. Excellent. I'll be back.
The revolution lives.
Apparently.
So, castle?
To the castle!
Crocodile
So it
now?
is.
All right. You make your way over to the palace. I'm going to reveal the south area. You make your way over to the palace. You see 2 bullywug guards outside with a crocodile. They stop you. Hey. Only you can't enter unless you have permission from the king.
You told us to change our clothes because we're not very pretty.
Yeah, I hear that. All right. Go ahead.
That was rude. But fair.
A bullywug approaches you as you enter the palace. Oh, my dears. Welcome to the palace. What can I do for you?
Do you have any changes of clothes?
Oh, change of clothes. Absolutely. Please come with me. The bullywug leads you over to this room to the east. Come with me. Come with me. I can get you a set of clothes from our wardrobe.
Oh, thank you. Thank you kindly.
Uh-huh. The bullywug starts digging through wardrobes, gathering up nobles' clothes. I'm going to make you all so pretty. Well, some of you. She looks over at Evie.
Oh,
Me.
the ears go down like, oh, sad.
Oh, by the way, I still need to be able to wear this on top of it. Or at least underneath it, gesturing to a chain.
Okay. I'll get a bigger size.
Thank you.
She hands you all fine clothing. Or it would be fine clothing if it wasn't covered in mud and dirt and ragged. Here you are. Fine set of nobles' clothes. Welcome to the soggy courts.
Oh, I do feel sufficiently soggy.
Good.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. Oh, can I have an extra set of clothing? Just in, because this is the big one for when I'm wearing my armor, but I need one for when I'm not wearing my armor.
1 per customer.
What if I give you this? She looks very sadly down at the pretty little brooch thing. What if I give you this?
Okay. Fine. You can have another set. She takes the brooch from you and hands you another set of nobles' clothes.
Thank you.
Evie starts sort of like fussing, trying to like figure out the clothes and how to get them fit with the tail, and like she's making like a big production out of it. In the process, she's trying to get help so that she can sleight of hand and steal the brooch.
Okay. The bullywug will approach and like lift the sleeves up. Come on, dear. The bullywug lifts her arms up really high to adjust the clothing, like adjust the arms. So she lifts the arms up really high and tells you to lift your arms up as well. And you have an opportunity. You see the pocket where the brooch is. Roll a sleight of hand. 12. Bullywug perception. All right. There you are, dear. Much better.
Thank you.
Well,
Much.
Wow.
you are
It's
all
much better now.
you all look like members of the Soggy Court now. Help
I
yourselves to
feel
our
like one too.
help yourselves to our basking pool. And she points over the edge towards a pool in the lower floor. You see several crocodile eggs and bullywugs gossiping, croaking. Croaking sounds of frogs can be heard inside and out.
As honored as we are, I don't think we have much time for basking right at this very second. But we will keep it in mind.
It's good for the skin.
For
She bows graciously.
All right, and with that, I believe we ought to go introduce ourselves to Bavlorna.
Yeah.
But okay. Sure. Going over there.
We get there.
These piers on the other side here, are those just... Is that a crocodile just chilling there?
There are two. There's a door there, and there's also two guards and a crocodile in the back door as well, overlooking the pier. And there's boats at the pier as well.
So do we need to go back towards the workshop and across the rocks to get to the island in the middle?
If you're asking me, the island in the middle is like in the middle of the lake. You'd have to take a boat there, no matter where you are.
Oh.
There's no land connecting it.
All right, well...
So what do you guys think?
We make our way to these docks then? If we can request the use of a boat?
Do we have to go through the basking pool?
I hope not.
me too. Maybe we should go drop off the extra clothes first.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Wait, there were boats at the dock where we first started, weren't there?
Yeah, there were.
Yeah, let's go back there. We can stop by the king and see if he approves of our new clothes.
That works.
Also, need to check on Charlie.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Okay, so drop off the change of clothes and then
All right, sounds
check
like a
on
plan.
Charlie, get a boat.
Should we check on the thundercloud real quick?
You know what? It looks like it's still there. So I think it's good.
We should try to take that with us. Do you think they'd let us take the thundercloud if we trade him Charlie?
We're not trading Charlie.
Yeah, no. We're keeping Charlie. Cool as it is.
Zap's running ahead.
Kyra's gonna go over here and give the bullywug man the change of clothes.
You run over there, and he is gone.
Oh.
Oh,
I'd walk all ceremoniously into the gazebo and say, "Oh, Your Majesty," and do like a flourish and a bow and everything. He's not there.
No, the prisoner is gone.
Oh,
The prisoner left.
Yeah.
So I go in and bow all flourishy to the king in our new clothes.
Ah, you
Here, when you
folks look fantastic.
Thank
Here,
you.
when
So
you
do
get-
you.
Back down, I toss you your brooch.
oh, thank you. How'd you get this?
Extra's paws.
No, I owe you one.
Off to Bavlorna.
we'll just wave to the heads and to Claw.
The king lower or waves to all of you as you walk past. Says, "You folks look fantastic."
I'm flattered.
Evie is very much not looking at the scarecrow. Don't make eye
Avoiding-
contact. Don't make eye contact.
The scarecrow begins to follow you all as you walk past. Ooh.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like Bavlorna?
No. Gosh, no.
All right. Well, I might need your help with something later.
I'm gonna stop and ask this bullywug if he's feeling any better.
Oh, yeah. Much better. Much better. Thank you again for your help. Did you see the king? I see you're dressed.
Yes, we did.
You look like rightful members of the Soggy Court now.
Thank you.
Mr. Crabberclaw, are you following me?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Very unnerved, but not gonna press it.
Are the rocks still put up like in a path for us, or?
They are back to their normal selves.
Okay. Mr. Rocky Top guy?
I don't think he'll like that.
My name is Stone.
Stone. Sorry, Stone, Mr. Stone. Could you do that thing where you made the rocks come up again? It's safer for us to go now that we put on our fancy clothes. I wouldn't want to ruin them.
I suppose, since you asked nicely.
Thank you very much, and I give the same flourishy bow thing.
He creates a stone path for you.
Good day to you, sir.
You love
Oh,
Caleb
these
Durr?
frogs
So do I.
Not loving that.
Burp. Burp.
No, go
Don't
away.
worry, they're harmless. They're
Or-
harmless.
Are they? Because they kind of ate your
I was
entire
gonna
arm.
say, I
Burp.
did
They gave
Ah.
it back.
Nice. Thank you.
I like Sam's better.
Burp.
yes.
So do I.
Burp.
Oh, hi, Charlie. How you doing?
Burp.
Sam, do you miss? What does it sound like? What does it sound like?
What's that? Yeah, that was fun. Burp. Burp. Burp.
I'm getting in the boat as soon as possible. Because I do not want to touch
Burp.
those frogs.
Burp. Burp.
Is Cabriclaw still following us?
Yes. Too many NPCs. He like gets in the boat with you.
Ride our army.
Burp.
Does anyone know how to drive a boat?
No.
Clabberclaw's like, you just grab a stick. Look. And he grabs a stick and dips it in the water and starts pushing the boat along.
Oh,
Where are we
okay.
going?
To the
Over the
island?
lake.
You want to go across? Starts pushing the boat.
Yes.
Just kind of like guides you around. This is fun.
It is. You know what? It is.
Where do we stop?
Who's gonna tell him?
If you
The
could take
island
us-
in the middle.
The middle?
Bavlorna?
No, that's Bavlorna. What?
Right, that's where we're going.
Why?
Oh, the king.
Why do you
has
think
given
we got
us
all
a
dressed
very
up?
Special job.
Oh. Okay, I guess.
I'm gonna
Why?
whisper to Crabbleclaw. We don't like her either.
Then where are we going?
Because sometimes you have to do things you don't like for other people.
That sounds dumb.
Choppy, choppy.
Did I lose somebody?
Well, you don't have to come with us if you don't want to.
No, it's
Don't worry,
fine.
I know she can be mean, can't she? But
It's
you
alright.
won't
Capricorn,
have to. We'll keep her away from you. We promise.
if you come with us, I'll let you play with Charlie as much as you want.
Did I lose Kitty? Where'd Kitty go? Or Evie? There you go. There we go. There's
Henceforth known as Kitty.
it's because you're Maxie. I'm like, Kitty.
Meow.
Okay, we're here.
Thank you.
Now you just stay here, all right? And when we get back, you can play with Charlie. How's that sound?
Okay.
We'll be all right. Don't worry about us.
This place is scary. As you make your way up the irony. As you make your way up to, I just lost like half my viewers because you guys are going inside.
What?
A lot of the people watching haven't done this part yet.
Oh.
Oh,
Really? We're a week behind.
yeah.
But you guys skipped the bottom half of the island.
Oh.
I'll do the talking. Costs. Just stand behind me and look menacing.
So you see, you see 4 flights of wooden steps rise out of the swamp, ending in a trapdoor in the underside of Bavlorna's cottage, which is perched atop tall, thick wooden stilts surrounded by dense fog. You also see a large well sticking up from the center, and it goes right through the bottom of the floor.
Do we notice any writing?
You do not notice any writing yet.
On
Well,
the
that
stairs.
alone is enough to make her evil. But
On the stairs, I'm going to write scary.
Okay, noted. I need to make a note of that.
Tyra is a simple woman. Simple goals. Oh, God.
all right, shall we just knock?
I guess.
Be ashamed to get all dressed up and not introduce ourselves.
That it would.
All right, we knock on the trap door.
All right. The trap door is directly over your head. You knock on it, no response.
Give it a little push. See if it gives.
The trap door gives. The door opens up.
In we go.
All right, let me move you over. And stand by for brief description. In the center of this room, there's a recessed pool lined with moldy clay tiles that take up most of this large square room. Stagnant water fills the depression to a depth of 1 foot. Rising from the center of the pool is the head of a stone well that gives off an unpleasant, pungent odor. In one corner of the pool stands a tall, dirty, freestanding mirror. And in the other side, a large lily pad. The floorboards are creaky and arranged in a 10-foot wide raised walkway around the pool. And it's crowded with shelves, tables, and stools in all shapes and styles. Almost every surface is littered with stacks of dirty plates, scraps of food, and old junk. There's dressing dummies pushed together in one corner, the northeast, and a wooden staircase spirals up from another corner, northwest. There's a total of 5 closed doors that lead from this room. What do you do?
Is there like big triangles that we can't see because it's dark?
Hmm.
Because
It
there's
does
like
look like that.
massive, yeah, there's massive areas that I can't see.
Yeah.
Is it dark?
Let me light this. Maybe I have the lights turned off. Better. There we go. That work?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes.
Mine is. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say mine is the same.
Right, well, they aren't exactly decorators, but you know, that's fine. Everyone.
I'm gonna listen at this door, and if it's quiet, try to push it open.
Stand by one moment. On the edge of the pool, I almost forgot. Or on the edge of the walkway. No, did I forget this message? I think I did. I guess I didn't think you guys would get this far. Mistakes were made. There is a chalk message. Stand by. What were you saying, Zap, while I set this up?
Do I hear anything through this door?
You do not hear anything through this door.
I'm gonna try to push it open.
All right, the door opens up, revealing... I need to see what door you're pushing open. The door opens up slowly while I get this handout ready.
Creaking open ever so slowly.
Ever so slowly. That's what it sounds like.
Wait, I also have something for this.
Oh my gosh. So loud. Gosh.
Very loud.
All right, there's your chalk message.
God, they're almost as bad as me.
Before we go in there, I would like to investigate the mirror real quick.
Okay, you'll have to get in the water.
Can I can I just look at it from the edge without getting my feet wet?
Absolutely, you can. It is dirty.
Okay.
You could see that it does cast a reflection.
Okay. Nothing looks weird about my reflection or anything though.
No, nothing looks strange
Okay.
about your reflection.
Good enough for me. I'd rather stay dry.
Me, I gotta satisfy my curiosity. Well, I'll use the edge of my sleeve to try and wipe it off, and then realize that my sleeve is probably every inch as dirty as this mirror is, and then I'll use a little bit of prestidigitation to try and clean it off and brighten up the mirror a little.
Absolutely. Zap, this door slowly creaks open. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get to this door that Zap opened earlier. Zap, that door opens up and reveals an empty room with the exception of a wardrobe. Or no, excuse me, a cupboard. The cupboard is large and stands alone in this dark room. There's fine scrollwork frames. Or the fine scrollwork frames the cupboard's two doors, which are bridged by a circular panel of dark wood. The panel is inlaid with a silver hourglass sigil.
Can I open it?
All right. As you approach, you notice another chalk message that I was totally ready for. That says, I'm just going to tell you what it says while I set it up. Totally not a mimic.
It does not say that. It does actually say that. God damn it.
I'm gonna touch it anyway because I probably cannot read the word totally or mimic.
All right, you touch it. It is locked. The sigil on the door appears loose, however.
Loose. Yeah, I'll go for the sigil.
Okay. It looks like it spins.
Oh.
And it's an hourglass.
Oh. So I'll turn it upside down and let the time go down into the other part.
Okay. As you spin it, you unlock the wardrobe. Inside. I'm sorry, I'm setting up all these messages. Inside, you find loose buttons of various shapes, colors, and materials, stray cutlery, unopened love letters, coiled up belts, pressed flowers and loose dried petals, a horseshoe, a chipped teacup, and some feathers from various birds.
Guess I'll take the horseshoe.
I mean, those all sound like something you could barter with.
I'm not into this whole bartering thing.
Vivek, the mirror.
But I
Well,
see that
Go-
you guys are getting stuff from it, so I'll take a horseshoe.
I meant to ask actually, in regards to the bartering thing. If we're going to be bartering instead of using gold, is there a way to scribe spells into my book? Because normally that requires gold.
You can use gold or bartering. Gold works as well.
Okay, good to know.
I'll also look at the love letters, but you can go over the mirror first.
They are unopened and sealed.
Oh, then I won't open them.
You can tell they're love letters because they have like little heart seals on them and stuff. To my love, my darling, etc.
Is there a name on the outside?
Yes, there are several names, none of which you recognize.
Okay. Then I just put those back.
All right. The mirror. What were you asking about the mirror, Vivek?
Oh, just invest because it seems strange to, but just standing in the middle of the room. Just cleaning it up and examining around the edges and seeing if there's anything strange about it.
Roll me a history.
History. All right.
11.
11.
You recognize these mirrors, or you recognize this mirror as one of the mirrors from the Witchlight Carnival.
Oh. Well, that is intriguing. I'm gonna guess this is what Bavlorna might use to keep an eye on the goings on. If it seems, magically inert, if there's not anything going on with it, I suppose for now, it's harmless enough.
All right.
If I take I'll hold my nose and take a quick peek into the well.
You see water that comes up to the top of the well, and it's dark down below in the murky water.
That doesn't surprise me. I'll extricate myself from the pool and just stay prestidigitation myself a little drier and a little cleaner.
Okay. Koss, you're approaching this door to the northeast, or the dressing mannequin things.
The door.
The door. Outside this door is a chalk message. Did that pop up for you guys?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and enter the room.
All right. This door opens up.
This is a sexual awakening that Zap is not ready for.
Inside this room behind this door is a fabric storage room. Scraps of cloth and bundles of yarn are piled throughout this small room.
You guys be interested in cloth by any chance?
Does it appear to be in good condition, or is it as terrible as everything else here?
It looks It looks well taken care of. Looks well taken care of.
Evie
Used,
will grab a ball of yarn then and start like playing with it.
of course.
Yes.
Evie, as you reach for a ball of yarn and pick it up, you notice a few pin cushions beneath the fabric.
Pardon?
I will kind of like take a claw and like poke at one of the pins.
It appears to be in the shape of a doll. One of the dolls, one of the pin cushions, has a pair. One of the pin cushions is mounted on a tiny wooden rocking horse that has a pair of wooden wings. Or no, excuse me. The other one has a pair of wooden wings. Oh my gosh, it's so confusing. One of the pin cushions is on a rocking horse. The other has wings.
It looks like a little doll sitting on a wooden rocking horse.
Right.
Okay.
When you guys did the carousel in Witchlight, did you see the hags? Did you get a vision of the hags? In that case, you recognize these as the hags, minus Bavlorna. You recognize the rocking horse as Scabatha, Granny Nightshade, and the other one with the wooden wings is Indolin Moongrave.
Creepy.
I don't like this. We should get out. This is dangerous magic we're fucking with.
Should we destroy it?
Glabagool, I choose you.
I'm like already holding like a dagger, like, should I kill it?
Are they actually magical?
They do not. Are you using detect magic?
Yeah.
Okay. The dolls are not magical, but the mirror in the center of the room is.
Out of that suspicion.
I'm still stabbing the doll. I'm like decapitating both of them.
You stab the doll vigorously. It turns to like white puffy nothingness.
Is this a door that I'm standing in front of?
Yes, that is a door.
And I open it?
Mm-hmm. Stand by.
I can totally see the white fluff getting stuck like on her claws and like trying to shake it off and like hissing at it like, it's attacking me, get it off.
Zap, you open this door and it leads outside to a stairwell. The stairwell wraps around the cottage further up.
I'll tell the party about that, but not go by myself.
Okay. These dummies that you guys are surrounding, there are a total of 6 of them. Each of them are adorned with Bavlorna's shoddy home-stitched garments, with the exception of one that is completely bare except for an ugly black pointed hat. Looks like a witch's hat. It did not show up as magical on
Cool.
Evie grabs the pointy hat.
All right.
Plop. Sticks
Put it-
on her head.
You look like a cat witch.
It's perfect. It's black cat, no witch hat. If you're standing close, you can hear her purr. Like, this is great.
At that other door over there. Yeah, that's where I was thinking too.
Yeah, that's what Kyra's gonna go investigate.
Oh.
As you approach this door, you guys are probably thinking I'm messing with you by this point, but sure enough, the door says "Don't dead, open inside."
Interesting. What does it say?
Don't open, dead inside.
Don't dead open inside. And with
Dead
that,
inside, open dead.
Warhammer and kicks the door in.
Well, don't dead is just good advice, and then I'm assuming the second half means open and then go inside.
Seems like a
Don't
good
dead.
idea to me.
Warhammer raised, kick the door in.
The door opens, revealing a horrific sight. A horse's head leers at you with glossy eyes, its lips drawn back from pointed yellow teeth. The head is affixed to a large 8-limbed armature made of wicker and wire, situated so that it faces the doorway where you entered. Flies buzz around about this disordered room, landing occasionally on animal carcasses that lie strewn in small piles. On a low table rests an assortment of tools, saws, knives, scrapers, hand-cranked drill, sewing thread, etc. Around several taxidermic subjects in various stages of completion. A shelf that looks on the verge of collapse leans against the wall between two windows and bears the weight of dozens of stuffed horrors. Each one is an artless combination of 2 or more animals.
No thanks.
We can deal with Buffalo over later. I can't do this today. I
Can't do this today. I can't do this today.
He looks in and goes, nope, and then just shuts the door. Nope.
I just want to poke my head inside.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna, I'm gonna say the decor isn't what I would choose, but it does show a perverse kind of creativity, so put it where it's due.
Just don't touch anything.
Vivek, you see like a cat with a dog's head.
Evie definitely hisses at that.
Yeah, I was about to say, hide that one before Evie sees it.
You see a bird with like a turtle shell.
Now that one I think actually could come in handy.
It could be cute if it wasn't made by a hag.
Okay, so I found that way that goes out around the outside, and then there's that spiral staircase. Which one do you think we should take?
I think we should leave.
Oh, you meant the whole thing. I thought you just meant that room.
No, I think we should just go.
I'm done for today.
Yep, I'm done with today. We're going. I need to go home. I need something. I need some sleep.
Kyra's like waiting by the trapdoor, like pacing over it.
He comes over and I have little fairy-sized nunchucks. Here, do you want to play with these? Will it help?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Awesome.
Here, have a fidget toy.
Evie, or rather, Evie, as you approach Kira, you notice that Evie's hat has eyes that look at you as she approaches.
Oh no.
And as she's comforting you, Evie's head is engulfed by a dark mantle.
Oh.
Initiatives.
I don't know what that is, but I'm not pleased.
Just not having a good day, Kira.
I was trying to be nice.
It's like having a go with it today.
Apparently, I am having a bad day because I rolled a 7.
There was no better time than that. To have that thing scare Kira day.
It really is.
All right, this creature is going to get the surprise round as it crushes or attempts to crush the skull of its wielder or its wearer.
My hat's attacking me.
Oh, with a crit for 9.
Ow.
Your head is engulfed and you are now blind and unable to breathe.
Great.
Can attack no other creature other than you. Speed becomes 0. You can detach by making a strength check. Top of the initiative will be the Dark Mantle because it had the surprise, so it's going to do that again.
God.
With a 12? Does 12 hit?
No.
Okay. Koss. Evie's hat has come alive and is trying to eat her.
I'm going to use movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I guess I'll take the dash action to get right here.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, Kira.
Kira, with almost glazed over, exhausted, exasperated look on her face, takes the warhammer that she's been gripping this entire time, white-knuckled, and just swings wide at this creature in front of her.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
All right.
For a 22.
22 hits.
6 damage.
6 damage to the dark mantle. And you clean Evie's clock a bit.
I'm so sorry.
I'm like all wobbling now because I can't see anything, and I just got hit in the head with a hammer.
All right, Vivid. Vivid, before you take your turn, I gotta say this. Chat says "cat in the hat." Vivid, go ahead. Vivek, Evie's hat has come alive and is trying to eat her.
Yeah, I don't think blinding it would do much good. So I'm just gonna conjure a few wisps of ink and attempt to tear it off.
A valid point. Roll an Arcana to know about dark mantles. Oh, 24. Oh man, you're
the amount that they should.
Say again?
Do my attacks look like they're doing the right amount of damage?
Yes. Yeah. Evie took none and the dark mantle took the full amount. Evie's just a little dizzy from the impact, but the dark mantle took the full amount. With a 24, you are the subject matter expert on dark mantles. You recall reading about cave-like creatures or creatures that dwell in caves, and dark mantles will hide and attempt to impersonate stalactites and stalagmites, and then drop down and completely engulf creatures. They are completely blind. They use blind sight, and they have the ability to fly. You also know that they are unable to use their blind sight while they're deafened because of echolocation.
That does make sense.
And you are also aware that they have the ability to create darkness.
That could be troubling.
Oh, that's a good question, Kira. If Evie moves, no, I'm going to say force movement. No, you wouldn't get an attack roll. All right, go ahead and finish your turn, Vivek. Did you want do you still do the Ray of Frost with a 19 to hit?
Yeah.
Or you want to change it up? Okay, 5 damage.
Yeah, I'm a little low on spell slots for anything else.
All right. A Ray of Frost will most certainly hit the dark mantle.
I'll just move up a bit, and that'll be my turn.
All right, Zap, you're up.
I'm gonna use lightning lure to try to pull the dark mantle off of Evie's head.
Oh, I love that.
I need a strength save.
Strength save from the dark man. All right, what's it got? It's got a +3. Here we go. It did not have advantages. I rolled a 13.
Okay, and that's a nothing.
That makes me sad. That was a good one.
Yeah, I appreciate the attempt.
I can try again next time, but that's all I can do. I don't want to get too close.
All right, Evie, you are blind, and what was the other thing? Blind and can't breathe.
I was gonna say suffocating.
Yep, just a little.
Can I stab it?
You can. It'll just be with disadvantage.
Okay. Well, we will try.
13 to hit. Oh, that hits.
Woo! Stab it with my fiery.
Oh my gosh.
11, and then
that is enough to finish it off. You want to give me a description of branding this thing on your head?
You hear I'm like flailing, and I grab all awkwardly grab the rapier, and then just right above my head, like right between the ears, just like throw it down on the floor.
Your brand hits the dark mantle, and you hear a loud sizzle.
Yes.
The room smells awful, but you do get this almost savory smell of cooked meat as the dark mantle falls to the ground.
I kick it.
It lifelessly rolls as you kick it.
Good job, Evie.
Guys, my hat tried to eat me.
Kira's dealing with some stuff right now. About to have a call.
On the verge, just going home.
Wait, my hat tried to eat me. Tried to eat me. I'm not okay.
Neither am I. It's like opening the door, like, can we please leave?
I really liked my pointy hat. Man.
We'll get you
Don't worry,
another
we'll
one.
leave just as soon as we're done with Bavlorna.
It's a sad resignation on Kyle's
Yeah.
face. Oh, okay.
Evie's pretty much right there with you.
Hey, that's
I'll
food,
go eat
Ender.
it if you'd like it.
16 pounds of dark mantle.
We're gonna go deal with a hack. I think I need to be.
What
at
makes you
least
say
somewhat
16 pounds? Do
sober.
you know?
Thank
Did you look it up
though.
or something?
Regret it.
All right, shall we move to the next floor?
Those of you in the south area, Koss, you see as you walk past the window, you see that this balcony is full of frogs standing outside.
You guys want to take the spiral staircase or the one that goes outside?
Let's do the spiral staircase to start.
To start? We're gonna do both?
Oh, we'll have to come back down eventually.
Hey, boy. Hey, boy.
Dog?
I mean, hopefully, anyway.
All right, up the spiral staircase you go. Give me 1 second to move you over and move your vision.
You can hear as Evie walks up the stairs. My hat tried to eat me.
Right here. All right, stand by for description. So this hallway, the walls of this dank hallway are covered with scores of portraits depicting grumpy, sad, frightened, and angry people. The figures the figures include humans, elves, halflings, bullywugs, goblins, and others. The portraits are rendered in a variety of mediums, including paintings, etchings, and sketches, and all are displayed in gaudy, gilded frames. One frame stands out to you, a framed oval mirror 2 feet wide and 5 feet tall that hangs in the middle of one of the walls. Over this way. You also notice 3 doors, 2 at the end of the hall and 1 closest to you.
Let's take a look at this one in the center.
It is a mirror. But, Vivek, when you look
I have
into
to
the
say,
mirror, your
The most
reflection.
beautiful portrait here.
Well played. Looking into the mirror, you notice that your reflection has a lack of expression or emotion in it, regardless of what's put in, regardless of input, I should say.
That is disconcerting, let's say. Oh, shall we investigate through these doors?
Just don't leave me in here alone.
My flabby baby. All right, what do you?
We have time for a short rest.
Good boy. Eat your flap.
What was that?
I think
Do you
he's
think we
talking
have
to the
time?
dog.
Time for a short rest.
I'm listening. I was just talking to the puppy.
Oh, well,
Short rest?
Yeah.
Anybody?
I could go
Why-
for a long rest.
Same, but I don't think we have time for that.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I'm pretty good. Surprisingly, I don't actually need the short rest, but if you guys want to, that's fine.
Yeah, I could use a little refresher.
Well, in that, in that case, I'll use my Harness Divine Power to expend my Channel Divinity, regaining a level 1 spell slot,
Okay.
and then take a short rest, getting my Channel Divinity back.
You're going to take a short rest here
I think so.
in the hallway?
We would probably do it down on the first floor.
Okay. Let's say you're going to spend an hour in this hallway just short resting.
No, I mean, the first floor isn't exactly charming, but this place is not charming and cramped.
Awesome.
All right. Where do you short rest?
Right by the door. In case
Don't
we
mind-
need to leave.
You don't want to do it in the taxidermy room?
No, surprisingly.
All right. You guys short rest in here. It goes, their short rest goes uneventful.
Okay.
All right.
He's a big boy. Oh my gosh. I love flabby puppies in the lap. Oh, the flabby puppies. Your short rest goes uneventful. Back up the stairs.
Thanks. Just
Sounds like
give me
it.
a moment to catch my breath.
Thank you.
Back up the stairs, I think. If that's all right with everybody.
All right.
Let's see what's behind door number 1.
All right. The door closest to the stairway.
Yeah.
All right. Stand by for lengthy description. All right. This door opens up, revealing the study. You see 2 creatures having a conversation here. One of them is a tall, lean woman of gray complexion, dressed in black with a wide-brimmed hat obscuring her eyes. You notice that she doesn't cast a shadow. The other figure is a toad-like creature with bulging eyes and cracked skin, clad in a shapeless garment, sits on one end of a love seat with its legs pulled up beneath it. Flies fly around her head, in and out of her mouth, which hangs open while she isn't speaking. And there's 2 tinier versions of the creature that cling to her like pets. The room is filthy. Dirty dishes and bits of discarded food lie everywhere. The furniture was probably of fine quality at one time, but is now stained of mysterious origin. Mottle every surface. And the upholstery has been patched numerous times. The head, before you tell me what you do, the head of Bavlorna Blightstraw slowly turns on a swivel. You almost hear a creaking sound as her head turns towards you, her big bulging eyes looking at you. Flakes of skin fall off of her dried body. Oh! Visitors!
Go in first. I do my deep flourishy bow. Hello.
What act of desperation compels you to enter my home, darlings?
We were sent to see you.
By who?
The king?
Why?
Well, he found something of yours and he asked if we could return it.
Go on.
To give me the book.
Oh, retroactively, I would definitely have been just flipping through the book during when we were taking a short rest. Is there anything of note in there?
The book is called Bavlorna's Book of Bad Blood. I don't have it pulled up in front of me. I think that's the title, something like that. And it's filled with people. It's like a note. It's like a notebook of people who have wronged Bavlorna. You don't recognize. You were right. You don't recognize any of the names except for King Gullop the 19th, who wronged Bavlorna by allowing Sir Talavar to escape. A book. Show me.
Yes, this book. Put my head out to Vivek, like, give me the book.
Absolutely.
And I take it over to her.
Where did you find this book?
The king said that he found it and asked that we return it.
The king stole it. He's a fool.
He stole it? Oh my gosh. Do you want us to take care of him?
Would you?
No, the king didn't steal it. He was so worried.
Spare me, dear. She points at Zap. Would you take care of the king for me?
If the king actually stole it, yes.
You would work so willingly for a hag. I like you.
How do you know that the king stole it?
Because he's a paranoid fool. And I have eyes everywhere.
Well, I don't disagree with you in the first part, but if you have eyes everywhere, why did you not know what book we were talking about?
I wanted to see what you'd say. Her eyes start shifting in various directions, independent of each other.
Okay. So, if you don't like the king, why do you stay here?
Her shoulders roll back a bit. What? I allow those bullywugs to stay in my swamp. Not the other way around.
Oh,
Fool?
okay. Well, have you ever thought about just moving to a different place and leaving them behind?
No. This is
They don't
mine.
look like they're very strong. They probably couldn't survive without you.
I don't need their strength.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Why are you trying to get me to leave? What's in it for you?
I'm just trying to help you out.
Why?
It seemed like you like the bullywugs, and
What do you want,
don't
dear? Spare me. The flattery.
I think it'd be best if you go to somewhere else. I think
No!
it's better for you and for them.
I don't care. Is that all you needed, dear? Is that why you came all this way?
I was just
Ask
trying
me to move?
to solve a problem. and to give you your book back. Here you go.
You're too kind. Hmm.
Thank you.
Would that be all, dear?
Yes, I guess so.
Okay.
Do you need anything else? I can do lightning magic.
Well, if you're offering, I need somebody to unplug my well.
All right, I have to go let my dog in.
She'll direct that at Vivek then. Or whoever wants to talk to her.
Well,
The well's clogged. I need to bathe.
no argument there. If you would excuse us for just a second.
Now, don't be rude, dear.
Unplug your well?
Mm-hmm.
Do wells get plugged in?
Uh-huh.
Why?
I don't know. Go find out.
Where is it plugged in?
There's a well downstairs.
Yeah, we saw it, but how does it? Where does it get plugged in?
It's clogged, fool.
It's okay. I'm asking where the cord is that gets plugged.
It's enough out of you. The well's
I
clogged.
know.
Go unclog it.
Oh, okay.
I need a bath.
Okay, unclog the well. Got it.
So, just double checking. We are here to kill her, right?
That was the
That
impression
was
I
what
was
I
under.
thought.
Thought we were
That's
supposed
correct.
to deal with the hags to release Prismere or whatever.
Yes, I
The
think
old
that's
man.
best. But I tried to be nice first. I don't think it's gonna work.
You know what? That's true. We ought to be decent people to the.
But also, we could try to unclog the well and get something out of this before we kill her.
I fully support this endeavor, but just be careful of making deals with hags.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I don't make deals with people.
I'm good with just killing her. But whatever you guys want to do.
She scares me.
I really hope she's not hearing this
Everything scares
conversation
you.
right now.
Good God, girl, get a grip.
I've had a big day. All right.
True. Right, you know what? Fair enough. The least we can do is unclog her well, and then we'll kill her.
Yeah.
Blended.
Oh no, indeed, Ender.
Can I have a pointy hat when we're done? Her hat wasn't eating her.
Sure.
Cool.
You know what? You've more than earned it.
All right. Well, then.
Well, it is.
Okay. Downstairs to the well.
Look, just think of it as a gift to whoever's going to occupy this house next.
Judging by
deserve-
the state of things, no one.
So, how do you think we unclog a well?
Brute
Good
force.
Brute force. Okay.
I'll do it. Start walking
No, let
over.
Koss do it.
Well, Koss can help me out.
I just get in the prime viewing area.
Oh my gosh.
Sam, I've decided already. My next character is not going to be looking for the buff guys. He's going to be the buff guy.
All right. What's he going to be looking for then?
Cut out the middleman.
Not sure yet. Not sure yet.
How about the
I
bears?
haven't got that far.
How about the bears?
Indeed.
All right. Who's approaching the well?
I think Cairo came from this direction up here. Koss came from down here,
Okay.
and then Vivek came from over here.
All right. Before
I
you
think
is a clogged well.
if I conjure up a mage hand and just kind of root around down there, probably can't see what I'm doing, but I don't know. Can you feel through mage hand? I guess not.
You cannot.
Could you just press the digitation to just clean it?
I will say that the mage hand does trigger what is plugging the well. How's that? So as you reach the mage hand down there and feel around, a gelatinous cylinder shoots up out of the well and engages the party.
Oh fuck!
You know what we need? A
God
wizard on
dang
the
it,
front
can I
line.
not get a break?
Okay, this one isn't scary. We knew it was coming.
We did?
We knew something was.
I mean, we knew something was.
All right. Got everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top of the initiative. Evie, a gelatinous cube has burst out of the well and the water begins to flow again.
That's something.
Did I show them a message about the
Rolling
plumbing?
her
I
eyes,
did.
Evie hops in the water.
It was the first thing they saw when they came in.
complains the whole way across about getting wet. And I will brand it. 25.
25 hits. This thing's got like a 6 AC.
For 9. And sneak attack. So 13.
13 damage to the gelatinous cube. Will that be your turn?
And then can I forget how this works. Can I bonus action stab it with my dagger?
You can.
Cool.
17 hits.
For another 7.
Far out.
Ouch. Stop. Will that be your turn?
Yes.
Vivek.
And flowers flutter out of the dagger as I stab it.
Nice.
The ones from the stab just like get caught in the cube and just stay there.
Yes, there's flowers in the cube now.
All right. And another thing that I don't think blinding it would help. I'm going to take a step back, so I'll provoke if it would like.
Yeah, it'll throw a pseudopod at you. Try to pop you. It misses. Go ahead. I'm changing it to. I'm toggling back to non-whisper. Go ahead. It missed.
All right, I'll get back up on dry land and lash out at it with some ink. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Ooh, the full 8 slashing.
Ouch. Stop.
And the 10-foot speed reduction for just in case that matters.
Oh
And
gosh.
it'll be my turn.
It's so slow now. Gosh, you're up.
I'm gonna take a swing with the axe.
All right.
The good old axe.
Got to axe it a few questions.
Yeah. 8.
And 8 hits.
Lovely.
Fuck.
With 8 damage.
All right.
Spider eyes.
Cut into the gelatinous cylinder. Will that be your turn?
Yes.
Kira. Kira the brave.
Kira the exhausted. As it pops out, Kira probably would stumble back a little, just in shock, before readying up that infamous spell, and I will need a wisdom saving throw.
It fails.
Alright, and it has taken damage, so it will take a d12. For 10.
Ow.
That sound effect wasn't too loud, was it?
It's kind of loud.
That's
Actually,
kinda
it was really loud.
Mostly because you're so quiet the rest of the time.
Yeah, it's. I'll do some work on during the week and try and get them all balanced out.
Oh, good. It takes 10 necrotic.
It does.
And will that be your turn?
Yeah.
Zap, you're up.
So is the water pool like sunken in?
It is 1 foot deep at the moment.
1 foot. Okay.
And yeah, it is.
So
Well, from the you're
it-
up on a raised platform that's like,
Right.
we'll say 20 feet from the water level.
oh, so if I pulled it 10 feet towards me with lightning lure, it still wouldn't be able to reach me because it'd be down in the pit.
Correct. Yeah, it's in a depression that like this is a pool that's been it's a drained pool that's
I see.
filling up now.
Okay, I understand. I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt at it.
Witch bolt?
Witch Bolt.
Which bolt
I'm
are you
guessing-
casting?
Nothing, because I just missed.
With an 8? That
it
hits.
hits, right?
Oh, an 8 hits. That's right. For 2 lightning damage.
For
and I
2.
have it. It's attached to me now, and I'm gonna refill my Tides of Chaos by getting a Wild Magic Surge.
On a 50.
I can't speak for the next minute. Whenever I try, pink bubbles float out of my mouth.
That's great. Listen, I'm in and out of the Abyss game, and we wild magic the unicorn. A freaking unicorn showed up. The DM was gobsmacked. Yeah, I was
okay,
playing.
so you're playing. That's cool.
Will that be your turn?
Mm-hmm.
The bubbles. All right, cube time. This thing has like 5 feet of movement, so we're gonna go like this. Cost, give me a dexterity saving throw as the cube tries to engulf you.
Oh, I have danger sense. Would that apply here or no?
Yes, it does. You have advantage on this one.
Nice. And you said it was a dex save?
Yes. That's not how Ty. So whenever he casts a first level spell, Tiago, 15 passes. The cube is going to. Oh, you can. Oh, hold on. Before I move the cube again. Costs, you passed, so you move 5 feet away from the gelatinous cube, and you can choose where to move. He's going to move towards Kira and provoke from Cost.
Okay, I will take an opportunity attack.
Kira, give me a dex save.
Does he have the movement to keep moving?
No.
He can dash. He's got 5 feet of movement, so dash for another 5.
Oh, that's fair.
17 passes. You can move 5 feet away from the gelatinous cube.
5 damage for that
5
opportunity attack.
5 damage to the cube. And Evie, you're up.
And brand it again. 19. For 8. And then I will bonus action. Oops. For another 8. So 16?
16. I'm sorry, what?
16 total.
16 total damage. Okay.
Yeah. Does the fire damage matter?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't have any resistances.
The sword's also a +1.
Yeah, I think I got it in there. Yeah, because it's a +6.
Okay.
+1 to damage and rolls.
Oh, did I not put it on the damage?
Yeah. I was just looking. I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah, let me give him another point of damage. I need to answer chat 1 second. Anytime. Okay, so
the dagger has the +1, but the
all right. So the
you're
way
right.
Tithes of
Thank you.
Chaos works is whenever they
Okay.
cast a
Just didn't want to
sorcerer
understand
spell
that
of
as
first level or higher, which in this
Alright.
case was the Witch Bolt.
Oh,
Um,
you're right. I did not.
How much
have
have we
the +1.
Anytime before you regain the
got
use of this
live.
feature, the DM can have you roll in the Wild Magic search table
So
immediately
16.
after you cast a sorcerer spell of first level or higher. So in this example, he used Witch Bolt, first level spell.
I'm just gonna see if this was.
And then regain. And so he used Witch Bolt, first level spell, regains the use of his Tides of Chaos, and he rolls on the Wild Magic table.
So has everybody's
Make
day
sure I'm
going
making
so
sure I'm
far?
reading that right.
Well, I have to go out after this.
Yeah, we're
Today is good.
gonna. Vivek, go ahead.
All right. Well, I would very much like to stay out of this thing. Clutches, so I'm gonna back up a bit and flash out again. 19. That definitely hits if an 8 hits. 6 slashing and 10-foot movement reduction.
For 6, the gelatinous cube is looking rough. And it lost all that movement again? You monster.
It's got these tendrils of ink just wrapped around it and clinging to it and pulling it back.
There's little black inklings swimming around inside of it as well. Koss, you're up.
I was gonna step past Evie, excuse me, and make another attack with an axe.
I believe he only regains it if you have him roll. If he can make himself roll, so he always roll. I told him that he always rolls when he casts a first level spell. If he doesn't have Tides of Chaos, he has to roll whenever he casts a first level spell.
8 damage.
Basically, if it's up to me, Tiago, he's gonna roll. If it's up to me, it's happening. 8 damage is enough to slay the gelatinous cylinder. It falls into the water and dies. Yeah, sorry, Tiago. I should have clarified that. Yeah, I told him in session 1 that always happens.
By the Raven Queen, are we done? Any more surprises today, and I'm gonna have a heart attack.
We've got a few more fights to go through.
I'll just go and put a hand on his shoulder and say, "Don't worry, this next one isn't going to be some terrible surprise. You know exactly what we're getting into."
We're not fighting Zablorna, are we? We're not.
We will find out next week. So this pool is filling up, and we'll find out what happens next week. Level up to level 3. Encountering Zybilna is the trigger for leveling up. Encountering a new hag or reaching a new domain of Prismere. So level up to level 3 in next week.
All right, that sounds like a
3 spells. Oh, level 3 spells.
So, Steely.
we should be more than good to take on a hag.
How about no? Oh, I do have full spell slots now.
Yeah, Kaz, what's up?
How do we want to handle the primal path situation? We were talking about it last Friday.
The primal path. Which one? Sorry.
Because we said we were going to go with the totem warrior and that we might bond with the owl bear we got.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
So would that be a bear or a bird more focused on?
I will let you choose. It's an owlbear, so I'll let you choose.
Yeah, it's kind of straight down the middle on that one.
Take the bear.
Well, I mean, your choice is bear and eagle. I mean, it's more bear. I mean, bear is pretty strong anyway, but I'll let you choose bear. I'll let you choose. But yeah, bonding with the egg, absolutely. Even though Tyrannus is carrying the egg around, if he's going to keep cutting out early, you can be the bearer of the egg.
Okay, cool.
Fuck. Okay. What spells do I take?
What spells, indeed?
I'm thinking silence and spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon's always fun.
Yeah, you're a cleric. You gotta take spiritual weapon. It's like not
Yeah.
an option.
Yeah.
Did you guys
So
like?
Otherwise, I know Chad will yell at me if I don't take it.
Yes.
Did you guys like the chalk?
Yes.
Yeah.
This was your
What
first.
did you use to make the handouts for that?
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. I love talking about this. So there is a 3D tabletop program called Tailspire on Steam. It's like $20, and it's for running 3D D&D games. The only reason that I don't use it is because, well, for one, it's in early access, and for two, everybody has to buy it. But like the players and the DM have to buy it. But I can build 3D environments inside of it and take screenshots and use those as handouts. So whenever the players drew messages on the chalk, I recreated the general environment that they did that, brought it into Photoshop, and I found a really cool chalk font. And I put a iridescent gradient over it and used like the transform tool to make it look 3-dimensional, like it's posted on the thing, and made a handout out of it.
That's so dope.
Ooh, that is pretty spicy.
That's fucking dope. Dope as fuck.
Yeah, I had fun with that.
That's very
um,
cool.
The shit.
Who's honking at me?
I was getting honked at. Just a question: would a hold person work on a hag, or are they considered like a monster?
A hag is not a humanoid. I believe they're monstrosities. So no, a whole person would know.
Fae.
Oh, no. Yeah, I think they're all Fae, and then the night hag is fiend. Or yeah, fiend.
Yeah. So, is humanoid like a monster type, or is that just like
Humanoid is a monster type. Yes.
roughly human? Okay, cool. So no point in taking that.
Well, I mean, it'll work on Harengon. It'll work on bullywugs. It'll work on humans, elves.
Not the things I needed to work on, though.
Not the hag.
Damn. All right, awesome. Well, I have to go have a shower, then get ready to go out. So y'all have a good one.
Fun session. I had fun. Did you guys like Downfall?
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Y'all missed
Yeah,
some really fun stuff on the other side of the island. I hope y'all revisit that. It's it's pretty fun.
We can hit it up on our way out.
Yes.
Oh, I need a long
I
rest
get
before we do anything else.
Spells. I have to figure out what I want for my spells.
Yes, you do. Arcane
Yeah, we
Trickster.
finally
Need a long
succeeded in
rest.
teaching you magic.
Yes.
I want to see what
Wow,
happens if they try to fight her.
I'll
As
see you guys
swift
next week. Y'all have a
execution,
good one.
Ender.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah,
Later, y'all.
You too. Catch you around.
I'm going to kill the stream, and I'll go hang out in general if anybody wants to like have an after party. Otherwise, I'll see you till next
I-
week.
I have to get up at like 3:45, so I'm gonna go to bed.
Cool.
Later. y'all.
Thank you, Sam.
Yep. All right, stream. I'm out of here. I'm gonna order a pizza before they close. I already lost my Papa John's window already ended because I was like in the middle of ordering it, lost it. Dang the luck. So I'm gonna get some Domino. I'm gonna order pizza. I'm gonna chill, listen to some music, chill out in the general chat, talk shop, whatever. Appreciate all of you hanging out. Tiago, I thought I was taking crazy pills. No, you're fine. Someone took all your hard Photoshop work and had you write silly messages everywhere. No, I did that specifically for the chalk item. But yeah, I had fun doing it. It was great. All right, so much love, everybody. I'm out of here. I'm gonna be hanging out in general chat. You guys are more than welcome to join the link to the Discord. You know what? Let me check something real quick before I kill the stream. Let me make sure the link to the Discord is. Oh, I don't want to show you all this. Let me make sure the link to the Discord is okay. It is the current link. Always a pleasure, as absolutely raised. Ignite, Ender, appreciate all of you hanging out. I'm out of here. I'll be in the Discord. The next stream will be our pacifist group Monday, and they're gonna face the hag. So later, all.